run.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Cover Mary Trash, EMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Well, if you stayed up for the entire baseball game and you are up with us right now, you are on very little sleep. I couldn't make it. I'll be totally honest with you. I couldn't make it to the end of the game. I watched the end this morning. What a finish it was. That's got to go down as one of the great baseball games in the history of the sport. I'll say good morning to my chipper co-host, the great Rick DiPietro. Good morning.
Good morning, David. Yeah, I was in, then I was out, and I was back in, and then I was out. I tried. Said, I'm keeping it on, baby. I'm going to do it. Nope. Woke up.
No, nobody could do that.
Watched a little bit more. Back asleep.
Was it still live when you woke up?
Yeah. Of course it was still live when I woke up. I mean, it was almost live when I normally wake up, period. I'm usually up at 2. Gave myself a couple extra minutes today just because I don't feel great. But, yeah, Shohei Ohtani's got to pitch now.
Yes.
He's got to pitch.
So, for those of you that don't know about, by the way, I guess we should say Dodgers won.
Yep.
6-5 in how many? 13? No. 15? No. 17? No. 18 innings. 18. It was tied for the longest game in World Series history. It went 18 innings and went until just shy of 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that game had everything.
Everything.
Absolutely everything.
What a great baseball game.
Can you imagine, though? So I was watching some of the post-game stuff today, and they had our boy Buster right in the mix. Right, he's got Kershaw, he's got everyone. I mean, you see Buster, how can you not? Buster with a microphone, you got to go talk to him. And they were talking to Freddie Freeman, who's the hero. I mean, which is like you thought he might be the hero earlier in the game. Just the ball wasn't. I mean, there were a couple times where the ball looks like it could be gone. Guys think they flushed it.
When I tapped out was the 13th, and he hit with the bases loaded. He hit a ball to the warning track.
Right. I mean, Teoscar Hernandez had one. Like that game just kept going and going and going. They started intentionally walking Ohtani, so he wasn't part of the mix. But they asked Freeman afterwards, and he's like, "How was that?" He's like, "Well, it's good because we won." Like, can you emotionally what that game does for a team in the series like this?
No. I mean, listen, I could be wrong, but the Blue Jays needed to win that game last night. That feels to me like the series is, and it's only 2-1. And I give the Blue Jays a lot of credit because they've been right there the whole way. I mean, this has been a very entertaining series. Did you know who was going to pitch in the 19th inning last night? This morning?
No, I didn't.
For the Dodgers?
For the Dodgers, no, I didn't hear it.
Yamamoto.
They're going to go to Yamamoto?
Well, they had nobody left.
That was it.
They were going to go back to Yamamoto.
Dude, the kid Klein, who was awesome.
Awesome.
I think they were saying the most pitches he had thrown this season was I want to say 36 pitches.
So it's so funny because I'm listening to Kay yesterday, and he said, basically, if you're Toronto, the recipe to getting a win is getting to Glasnow, getting him out of the game. Dodgers bullpen is not good, and you will then win the game. Well, Glasnow gives you 4 2/3, 4 runs, 2 of them earned. They go Banda, Robleski, Trinan, Dreyer, Sasaki, Sheehan, Kershaw, which was a cool moment, Enriquez, and Klein. So what is that? That's 14 2/3 innings. And of that 14 2/3, they allow 1 run. So much for what we think about that. You can't figure it out. So sports is so great.
It would be 13 1/3.
13 2/3 innings.
Or 13 1/3.
13 1/3, right.
Yeah.
So that's why baseball is so great. That's why sports is so great.
You know what would have been nice? For you. I mean, not for me, for you. As opposed to just doing the whole 1 and 2. RJ's rundown.
Please.
Just sit right there.
Even RJ can't give me a hard time for not looking at that rundown today.
Just sit right there for you.
I mean, I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Just right there. I
didn't have time for that.
1 run and 13 1/3.
I didn't have time for that. Are you out of your mind?
I got the number of pitches that were thrown. I got runners left on base.
I think I saw 609 pitches or something like that.
609 pitches were thrown. You had 37 total runners were left on base. 25 position players were used, and 19 pitchers threw a pitch.
Okay, serious question.
Yeah,
Ohtani 9 plate appearances. 9 times he got on base.
Yep.
9 for 9. Will you ever see that in the history of baseball again?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably not.
No, probably not, right?
No. I mean, his home run ties the game. They actually asked Schneider after the game, why would you pitch to him there in the 7th? And he's like, well, we weren't really pitching to him. We didn't intentionally walk him, but the goal was, hey, let's not throw a strike here. Like he kind of threw his pitcher under the bus. It was like, yeah, sometimes it's hard for pitchers when you tell them not to throw strikes. So clearly not executing the plan that was put in place.
What a great game.
9 times.
9 times?
Yeah.
9 times.
Well, I mean, forget about even that last at-bat. Think about what he did prior to that. He leads off the game with a double.
Yep.
Then he goes home run.
Yep.
Then he goes double. Then he goes home run. Then it's 5 walks. Listen, you're going to get this all the time because he is so great. And he's probably the only one even close to Aaron Judge. But, I mean, that performance last night was, beyond anything you've ever seen.
But you've already, but you've already seen it in the postseason. Like, you saw 3 home runs in, 6 in the third?
Yes.
10 strikeouts?
Right.
So, he's the cheat code. When he does both, he's the cheat code. He's going to win the MVP, and if he pitches lights out tonight, he's going to win and they win the World Series, he'll be the World Series MVP.
He is the odds-on favorite to be the World Series MVP right now.
Right.
He's minus 280 to be the MVP.
Now how you bounce back after playing a game like that goes till almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and now you got to go pitch. We'll see how it looks, but I got to tell you, man, you're watching. We are lucky baseball fans right now because in our own city we get to watch Aaron Judge, who's going to be one of the greatest right-hand hitters of all time. And depending on how you feel about, because I've heard it argued both ways, that, he doesn't play defense. He only pitches once every 5th day when he pitches, and he's never healthy. Well, how do you look at pitching compared to just playing defense regularly?
Yeah, a little bit more, I would think.
Right. Well, I think when you look at how people get paid, like what a top-tier starter gets paid as opposed to just a position player.
You get both from him.
I think the league would tell you that there's a bigger emphasis put on pitching, on starting pitching. And he does both.
But he does both. You get all wrapped up into one.
Right. So not to mention, he's the best. He's one of the best hitters in the league. And you're also getting a high-level starter when he's healthy. The problem is he's not, hasn't always been healthy. But, to have the ability to have this guy who goes 5 for 4? 4 for 4
with 5 walks, yes.
2 home runs, 2 doubles, and on base 9 times to now turn around and be your Game 4 starter.
It's unbelievable.
And potentially pitch lights out and win you another game is crazy.
We talk about this all the time. It's, that's hyperbole, and you're getting too much into this stuff, and, this stuff won't really happen. You will never, ever. You could live to 145 years old. You will never see another player like Shohei Ohtani. Ever.
Well, I don't know if you'll see – I think you'll see a player like that.
That's that dominant pitching and hitting?
No. I think you'll see a player do both. I think that today's athlete is so good that I think they're capable. And when you see the benefits of having someone like that, I think you'll probably see both. But I don't think you'll ever see anyone that's as good offensively that can pitch like Ohtani does.
No, you'll never see it again.
No, I don't think you will.
No.
That guy's a freak, man.
He's Cy Young level great and MVP level great solely on, each one individually, he's incredible.
Well, you saw him win a MVP without pitching. Right? So it's not like he's just he's just average at both. He's the best. He's an MVP DH.
Correct. He's an MVP DH, and if you take the offense out of it and use solely was a pitcher, he's a Cy Young level pitcher. Right.
See, the problem is the problem for a lot of these guys is because Nolan McLean was both. He did both. It's just and I think I was listening to, I don't know if it was Leiter or if it was Darling when Ohtani was first coming over. He's like, I just don't see how it's possible to be great at both with the amount of focus and practice that has to go into each of them. There's just not enough time to do both.
Well, he's figured it out. And you know
clearly.
What the real shame of it is? The worst part of all of it is that was an all-time. When I think about the great postseason games in the history of baseball, I think the 86 Mets in that Game 6 against Houston, the 86 Mets in the Game 6 against the Red Sox, the 91 World Series between the Twins and the Braves, Game 7. How many people do you think were able to stay up and watch that game last night?
Not a lot, but I was just thinking the same thing. Here's the difference, though, is with the amount of coverage and highlights and going on YouTube and watching the game back or the social media clips, you're going to see the most important parts of it.
Yeah, but if I want to watch it live, I can't watch it live.
I'm sure you'll be able to. You can't watch it live, no, but I'm sure you'll be able to watch the game over again if you want.
No, of course you can watch it over. But I mean, I'm the kind of sports fan that wants to be able to live in the moment and watch it live. I don't want to watch it having known what's happened. So that's ripped away from everybody.
Right, but I don't think today's fan is like you necessarily. I don't think that they need to see it live.
RJ, I know you couldn't. Would you have really, really liked to have watched that game live last night?
Yeah, I feel like I missed out. I woke up this morning because I hung in there after Monday Night Football. I watched, I think I made it to the 10th, and then I was
Which for a guy that wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning is pretty darn impressive.
Yeah, I was like, I got to tap out. But I felt wrong doing it because it was 5-5. But I woke up this morning. I think I missed because Jefferson, who's running our YouTube, he stayed up.
The Savage.
Yeah, he stayed up.
Jefferson stayed up till 3 and then got there at 5:40 this morning?
Yeah, well, he got here like 20 something. I asked him, I was like, what time did it end? He said 2:30 something.
There's a chance he slept in the courtyard by the studio, though.
Yep.
But
I mean, you've seen some of his outfits.
Good for him, though.
Well, I woke up and it does feel like you missed a piece of history that you can't get back.
Well, you did. And the thing is, you can't feel guilty about it because you can't wake up today and be like, man, if I only would have, how could you feel badly about it if you went to bed at 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning and had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, but
you can't feel bad.
Yeah, but like you said, a guy, the starting pitcher for tonight's Game 4 got on base 9 times last night.
Yeah. That's right.
I mean, it's awful that we missed it, but that's I mean, I don't even know what you could do because the game started at 8. Even if the game started at 6, it's going to go well past midnight.
No, there's nothing you can do. You're not going to start that game at 6. I mean, there's nothing you can do.
But even if you did, people wouldn't have been able to stay up to the end of it.
No, I mean, it's just one of those classic games. Like, I mean, 18 innings.
Right,
if you
but
could stay up, you stay up.
The thing that stinks the most is that probably 99% of the fan base is not able to watch what was an all-time great classic baseball game.
What's even worse, though, is if, you're a Toronto Blue Jays fan and you physically couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's awful.
Right, it's your team. I didn't mean.
I think you'd have to.
You try as hard as you could.
No, come on. If that
there's no kid that's staying up for that. Like the whole point is like, hey, you want to share this with you want your kids to be able to watch this. There's no way your kid's staying up to watch this whole game.
You can't allow your kid to stay up for that unless you just say you don't have to go to school the next day.
Yeah, what are the chances your kid can actually stay up through this though? I could tell Milo he can.
Maybe you start to give him some coffee.
I could tell Milo you can stay up all night if you wanted to. He'd be asleep by 9.
Right, he's not gonna be able to make it. I totally get it. But if that's the Mets, you're staying up.
Oh,
there's
dude,
no way if that was the Mets, you'd be going to sleep.
None of us are going to sleep. If that's the Mets, you're not going to sleep.
No, absolutely not.
No chance.
No. I wouldn't allow myself to go to sleep.
I would drive to your house.
You wouldn't have to. If that was the Mets, I would have stayed awake. I tried to stay awake for this one. I'm lying in bed, 13 inning ends, and Sherry's like, really? How long are we going to do this thing for? I was like, you know what? It was 1:35 in the morning. I was like, I have to turn it off.
Why don't you have Sherry rev you up a little bit? Give you a little energy boost.
Well, how do you know that didn't happen?
A little.
Yeah, I understood. Ray, do you think there were people out there like, what does he mean by that? And then you needed to hear the R2-D2 gets involved?
Sherry's one today, I can guarantee that.
Oh, she's going to get some later, I'll tell you that.
I got to tell you, I was concerned because one of the first things I do is, see what I missed, and I wake up and peruse all the apps, Twitter, and it's one of those because it funnels things that you would be interested in, and I see a tweet from Dave from like an hour prior, or hour and a half. I need this baseball game to end. And the first thing that went through my head is, oh no, is he still awake? Does he have the discipline to turn the game off?
It's not discipline. Like it was like I was a prisoner. I had to turn it off.
If RJ, you would know, because that was the first question you asked him this morning. You would know if he stayed up all night. If that's one of his teams, 1,000% he's
Butt
up.
bolts.
1,000%.
1,000%.
Well, because he has that gear that he's told us about.
I once played blackjack for 36 straight hours.
Like, not everyone has that. And that translates directly to sports. Like, if Dave wants to pull the lever of I'm going to stay up, you have that in your bag.
Do. I have that in my bag, but here's the thing. If that was a Thursday night, I'm probably staying up for it.
Yeah, you sell out.
I go all in. I push my chips to the middle of the table, and I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm on 2 hours of sleep right now.
Let the wild rumpus begin.
But because that's a Monday night, I couldn't do it because, I mean, then I'd have to hear about John on Wednesday and Thursday. Oh, Dave's got no energy. I mean, all the pressure on the show's on me anyway. Rick shows up, doesn't show up, it doesn't matter. Right? There's no pressure on you.
I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, it's pretty much fair.
I don't
all
think
the
you
pressure's on me.
I don't think you ever question my energy is the problem. I always have energy.
No. I was asked the other day, what's going on with Rick? Is he not feeling well? He's got little energy. And I defended you because that's what I do.
I don't know why you need to tear me down to build yourself up.
I didn't tear anybody down.
You just did.
No, I didn't.
That was unnecessary.
No. I'm just saying, if I have no energy, now the show, it stops. If you have no energy, it's like, hey, Dave, I got questioned why you have no energy the other day. How's that fair? Why do I have to answer for you?
Who asked that question, Carlin?
I'm not telling you that.
It was Carlin.
I'm not telling you that. Why would you immediately jump to Carlin?
Because he said something the other day. He's like, oh, what's wrong with you? Do you need a hug? I was like, no, I don't need a hug. I need more sleep. That's what I need.
All right, maybe it was.
It was him.
I said nothing. All
Coming
I'm
from
saying is somebody asked me that
question
very
from the angriest human being on the planet.
And I had to defend you. And I did defend you.
Fuck up, little camper. I wish I could tell you it's going to get better, but not based on what we saw last night.
That's great. How about him the other day? I mean, I've walked into one of his hour and a half long pre-show meetings where Bart's on Zoom, and I was screamed at. Like, how dare you interrupt our meeting? He walked in while we're on the show.
Yeah,
there's a big
RJ,
giant
I didn't
sign
know
out
you
there.
know this. He opens the door the other day. He's like, hey, guys, we're on the air. Oh, sorry. That's my bad.
Right. I didn't see this sign lit up in red outside the door.
I am getting off on the exit 14. That's wrong.
I clearly was not here for that. That had to be you and Grassa. I would have jumped all over
It sounds like you. Play that again. It sounds like you laughing.
I am getting off on the exit 14. That's wrong.
That's definitely you.
Is that me?
Yeah.
That's you.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you have energy today, so I won't have to answer questions, which is nice.
I don't understand why it always has to take a turn right back to me.
What do you mean?
Why can't you just take the criticism yourself instead of just handing it off?
Well, because, misery loves company.
He literally said you could show up, not show up. It doesn't matter. It's all on me.
It's unbelievable. Maybe I don't show up. I don't feel good right now. Maybe I don't show up tomorrow.
Well, I take the day.
Maybe I call in sick. Maybe I have another kid and I go on a month-long vacation to Paris. How about I do that?
Take the day.
Some real family bonding.
I think that if you feel exhausted, mentally, physically worn down, you take the day tomorrow.
RJ, do you think he realizes when he says that how hurtful it really is?
I think he does, but I also think he just doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
I think
he doesn't care, but I'm a little bit annoyed at you going back at me from earlier in the show when I said, man, you know what stinks? You can't watch that game. Well, everyone can watch it on highlights now.
Earlier
That's not what you want.
He didn't insult you, though.
No, I didn't insult you. I didn't.
It felt like an insult.
No, but I didn't mean it like that. And then you asked RJ, like, of course, the people on this show, like that work in sports for a living, like RJ's in sports because he loves sports. I would have loved to seen it live. You would have loved to seen it live. RJ would love to see it live. I just think that today's sports fan isn't necessarily like you.
Well, he took you insinuating he could just watch some highlights as an insult.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. or that I would be as happy watching the highlight
I didn't
as
mean
I would be.
you.
No, but I would say 95% of people, if sleep were not an issue, would have preferred to stay up and watch that game. I think you're wrong. I don't think this is
I do not think that you have diehard baseball fans like you that are that locked into the World Series if it's
Game
not their
3
team.
of the World Series that's going 15, 16, 17, 18 innings?
Don works in sports. It doesn't really watch the World Series. I think you're overestimating how many people are locked into the World Series right now.
I think that was a forever game and that almost every sports fan wishes they could have stayed up to watch that game.
This is like when you've been arguing with your wife for like 20 minutes and then you get like 18 minutes in, you're like, what are we even arguing about?
I was making a statement more towards just like the fans in general nowadays that are more concerned with like just seeing short clips.
I don't think he's hearing you when you say that.
I hear exactly what he's saying. I disagree.
RJ, am I wrong? Ray, am I wrong?
I don't think you're wrong. I think I'm with Rick on this.
Thank you.
RJ, whose side are you on with this?
I think this World Series.
Just pick a side. I don't want you to hem and haw, hurt feelings. I don't care. Pick a side.
Rick's.
You know what? You guys suck. Let's go to break.
No hurt feelings, eh?
We got plenty of time here. We can stretch this thing to 6:25 if you want.
We don't even need you. That's the beauty of this.
You're an idiot.
And
No.
here we go.
No,
Yeah.
I'm a man on an island. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
Call
you're-
me Gilligan. That's who I am.
No, you're a crazy man on an island. You're talking to a volleyball right now.
Right.
Okay, fine. I'm
Yeah,
the Tom
listen,
Hanks
Wilson.
character of Castaway is what I am.
Wilson, don't you wish you were up for that 18-inning game? I do, too.
I wish I could be.
I think a lot of people wish they could be. Rick's point is you could bridge the gap these days.
No, please, bridge the gap. Only a psychotic would be like, oh, let me watch YouTube highlights.
So the answer is to not watch it all.
It's one of the things, I'm telling you right now, it's one of the things that these sports are dealing with right now, is how people are consuming them. You have people with very short attention spans, so it's hard to get people to sit and watch a whole game, especially a baseball game that goes 18 innings when your team's not playing in it.
Well, maybe I'm in the minority. I would have loved to be able to stay up for that.
No, here's what it is. This is what you want us to say to you. Dave, you know what? You're one of the great sports fans walking this planet.
Well, I know
right now.
that. I don't need you to tell
Well,
me
you
that.
just need reassurance sometimes. You need to stroke your ego.
I know that to be true.
Come over here. I'll stroke your ego nice.
Yeah,
Come
that's
here.
not what I need. Jay Soul emails in, because of your show, my first thought every time I see RJ now is that man wearing an undershirt?
Is he wearing an undershirt today?
RJ, you got an undershirt on today?
I guess you'll never know, will you?
Oh, take your shirt off. Let us know.
Maybe in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll see.
You got a fresh haircut, though. Look at that, how nice that haircut looked. He was getting long, real long.
It was long.
Well, he goes like 3 months in between haircuts.
That was 2 months, yeah.
Yeah, that's a long
Yeah,
time.
none of us have a barber on standby that we just go get our beard touched up with.
Well, maybe you should.
Some of us have responsibilities. RJ's got little Antonio running around.
Listen, I mean, between staying up to watch every inning and getting your haircut every day, I don't know how he finds time to do anything. And then you throw in...
You know what?
The Office.
It's like me and Helen Keller, people that are miracle workers. Little Annie Sullivan. I'm right there with her.
Yeah, and then you have to catch up on Jeopardy, too. I don't know how you do it.
I'm way
you're
behind
only-
on Jeopardy. I'm like
you're only like
37 episodes behind on Jeopardy.
37 episodes behind
Yeah.
Jeopardy.
At what point do you just send out the punt unit?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, how many
Never.
people?
37.
Yeah. I'll make that up in 4 days.
Of
I was
you
actually
will.
talking to
Of
a bunch
course
of
you
people
will.
yesterday that refuse to not. They love Jeopardy so much that they have to see it live.
The Jeopardy
That's
purists.
funny.
The Jeopardy purists.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Not
you
these
genius.
Jeopardy
It's never
casuals.
live.
Well, no,
It's never live.
What Rick meant was
Day it airs.
they go to Burbank or wherever. They have to be
Yep.
there live in the audience.
Oh,
Live
live
minutes.
in studio audience.
Yep, or else.
Shaking hands with Johnny Gilbert. Is that
Super
what you're saying?
casual.
Oh no.
Yeah, or else they're not watching. They have season tickets to Jeopardy.
Yep.
That would be a great thing to have. Where do you sit down in the 100s? Right near Jennings.
You tailgate before
That'd be a nice tailgate.
Would be great. You
Jennings-
tailgate with trivia.
with Jennings jerseys on.
Capital of Iowa.
You're my favorite.
Fastest land animal.
Throw me your pen. Throw me your
It's the
pen.
cheetah. Yeah. Oh my God! It's Ken Jennings.
Oh my god.
Oh my God! Look at him.
Throw me one of those cards, please.
Can I get your trousers?
Is that what you'd ask for?
Maybe.
Right for the trousers, eh?
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. That's
Maybe.
aggressive.
YouTube TV customers. You
Throwing
could lose
Ken his tidy
ESPN.
whities.
You do it. You do the read.
I don't have the read.
Well, that's a shame then.
He's short on sleep today. You can't cut him off.
Sorry.
We could lose him any minute.
I mean, for God's sakes, how many times can I be in the middle of a read and get interrupted by you?
How many times can you just start a read randomly out of nowhere, okay?
Well, what do you want me to do? In 9 seconds, I'll be doing a read.
Oh, reintroduce yourself. Hi, this is Dave Rothenberg.
Hey, let me start the read, and then that's your time to jump right in. How about that? Who does that?
Just shut
You're
up.
like a
and do the
terrorist. Who does? Honestly, someone's in the middle of a read, and you decide at that moment, now's the time I'm going to jump in. It's bad enough you do it to poor RJ at the end of stuff you missed. These are paid spots. I'm going to try it again. At what point does he jump in? YouTube TV customers. You could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. Look at that self-restraint. I'm very impressed with you.
That's disappointing news. I don't
Very
love that.
disappointing.
That's not great.
Well, and if you missed it there, don't worry. You'll get a chance to hear that ad over and over and over throughout the morning. All right. So baseball, if you stayed up the whole way through, I want to hear from you. You are a hero. We want to hear from you. We'll get into the Jets. We'll get into the Giants. We'll get into the Knicks. We got Mel Kiper. We have CMT. It's a busy, bouncy Tuesday. DNR with you on ESPN New York.
ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
D'Agostino & Associates is a legacy firm, and I'm proud to be a part of that legacy. I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and like my father, I fight to get justice for the injured.
The hustle and grit of these streets shaped me. I'm John D'Agostino, and from the concrete to the courtroom, I built this injury firm 35 years ago to get accident victims justice. So call my team first, 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
You want justice? Think Jenna D'Agostino. Think D'Agostino & Associates. Justice isn't just a word. For us, it's a way of life. It's having compassion for your struggle and getting you paid for your pain. Now that's justice. D'Agostino & Associates means being there for the injured.
Seriously injured? Call my team first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
D'Agostino Law Bite Back.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, the NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN.
You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off and to wear a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Sponsored by the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Tailgate season is on, and Monster Energy flavors are bringing the heat. Crack open the wickedly creamy citrus blast of Orange Dreamsicle, or ride the shockingly smooth wave of Electric Blue. Both packed with real sugar, bold flavor, and that legendary Monster kick. This is the energy your game day deserves, so grab your can and unleash the beast.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port.
You
had
aboard
to be
this
a Gilligan's
tiny
Island
ship.
guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How can you not be?
I don't know. I love that show.
I love that show, too. I mean, who didn't try to figure out whether it was going to be...
Oh, I mean, that's the age-old question.
It's the other question.
Where would you go?
Oh, that depends. So what are we doing here? Like just a
one night romp.
Ginger.
And you got to spend real time.
Like probably Marianne.
Like date.
Yeah, I think you probably, you're having fun with Ginger and you're probably marrying Marianne.
I think that's probably true.
Yeah.
I think that's probably true. Did I ever tell you one of my...
I don't think you're enough man for Ginger, if I'm being honest.
Oh, absolutely I would.
I think she probably gets bored.
She might have been, no exaggeration, one of my first ever crushes.
She's probably a lot of people's
like
first
I
ever
was.
crushes.
I remember watching that show and be like, oh, like what is going on here?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know how many seasons there were to Gilligan's Island?
Nope.
Only 3.
That's it?
Yeah. One of the most iconic classic TV shows in the history of the medium, and only 3 seasons.
Burned hot.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive to only have 3 seasons and be that impactful.
Yeah. Yeah. It
stuff.
really was. It was a good TV show. I mean, listen, the premise wasn't elite.
No, but
the show was entertaining.
The show was great.
And the Globetrotters found their way onto the island at one point.
Yeah. Who knows who's going to end up on that island?
Yeah. You never knew.
Yeah, I think. What other show?
Did I tell you, by the way?
No.
One time, I think I've told you this in the past, but it doesn't seem like you remember. Maybe 20, 25 years ago.
Okay.
Out to dinner in New York City. Table next to me.
You told me this.
Yeah. Ginger.
How about that?
Yeah, but it was
I know.
it was not ginger.
I think you're depressed. Yeah.
It was. I went back to my apartment. I was like, oh man, that was not.
Well,
ginger.
what did you expect? I mean, to just be frozen.
I mean,
in
I didn't
time?
expect anything. It wasn't a thought that went through my mind. But when you're sitting next to it, and you're like, that's ginger. But that's not
Yeah, I got
ginger.
a chance to. How many years ago? I don't forget how many years ago it was. I got a chance to hang out with Cindy Crawford backstage, and whew, Cindy still looked good.
Yeah. Well, she still looks good.
Looks great. Yeah.
And you guys
So it
jumped me
couldn't
a few
be
years
nicer.
ago when I said her daughter's very pretty. How
Our
dare you
daughter's
say
very
that?
pretty. No, I didn't. No one said it.
Oh,
like
you
that 'cause
jumped me.
You get creepy sometimes, like the whole like.
Because I
Roman
said her
Anthony,
daughter's very pretty.
like the Roman Anthony thing. I was just checking her out on Instagram, on Insta.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're a 50-year-old man.
So what? I can't look.
Out loud about 20-year-olds. Okay?
Buster.
Yeah, I don't want to hear from Buster. Buster
the
owes
great
us
Buster
a
only.
fancy meal, and he has not paid it off.
A schedule. I mean,
Oh,
he tried.
The schedule.
Middle of the World Series.
So, I mean, the baseball season's not even over yet.
Okay. So let me ask you this then. At what point do we get to that line where you say, he still hasn't paid it off?
Well, I think. I mean, I got to imagine at some point, either this summer, or at the very least, like as baseball season starts, I'm sure he's going to be in New York at some point. I would think.
And you would agree that it's on him to reach out to us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to take a trip.
Well, I don't think we travel. Well, how are we going to take a trip? He owes us Peter Luger's. What are we going to do? Travel to California and then travel back with him?
Maybe he's got this beautiful restaurant in Montana that he wants to take us to.
No,
It'd be a nice
it's
little,
supposed to be within walking distance, and Peter Luger's is right around the corner.
right around the corner.
Yeah.
It's a quick walk.
Let's go to Joe in Ocean Gate and say good morning, Joe. You're on ESPN New York and on YouTube TV. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, guys. How's everything? I just want to say that I did not see a single inning of the baseball game last night. I started watching a football game, and then I woke up at 2:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning on the couch. Then I stumbled into bed for a couple hours before getting up. And then I didn't know what the score or anything happened until I got in my car to go to work, and ESPN radio comes on and tells me about the amazing game. So
when you stumbled into your
Davis.
bedroom
If
at
it was
2
my
or
team,
2:30 in the morning, Joe, you could have just
What was
turned on
that?
the game and watched the end of it.
Yeah, but I didn't even know because I woke up to Travis Kelce's face doing an interview at a post-game thing, and then I was like, no, none of this. So I went to bed. But update from Friday. I got hot water now. My water heater was fixed yesterday, so no more freezing cold showers. And if I could quickly talk about the Giants, I think the Colts. I think Daniel Jones is how the Colts is what the Giants, I think, was supposed to look like when they had Saquon. They were trying forever for how many years in a row to try to fix the offensive line. The defense was, whatever. I think that's what they were going for, and Daniel Jones just happens to be successful in the complete, I think probably where he should have gone in the first place. But I truly believe that Jaxson Dart, I think John Gruden should be our coach next year.
Joe, here's what concerns me. Joe, here's what concerns me, and congratulations with the hot showers now, because there's nothing worse than waking up when it's cold outside. Like I like a cold shower, but when it's cold out, you don't want to wake up early in the morning and take a cold shower. Here's what concerns me, and it isn't that Daniel Jones is playing really well, right? Like I'm happy for Daniel Jones. He needed to leave New York. New York found their quarterback. He's got a good coach that has already had success with quarterbacks like Daniel Jones, right? With Jalen Hurts, he was successful. Got a good offensive line. He's got the best running back in the league. Like, he's got all these weapons. My concern was about what Daniel Jones said, is he didn't realize what it meant to really be prepared until he went to Minnesota. And now he's in Indianapolis. So I guess my biggest question is it the person that's drafting these players doesn't know what he's doing, or once you draft these players, the coaching staff isn't coaching them upright?
Well, that to me, thanks for the call, Joe, that to me sounds like that's a coaching issue, right?
Right. So, we keep going back and forth as to whether or not we think that Brian Daboll should be the coach moving forward. If that's a real concern, is that as good as this looks with Jaxson Dart, but it could be better, like Daniel Jones found out that it was better somewhere else, I'd want that for my young quarterback. Because he's not going to know till you don't know.
The better
till
somewhere else is what you'd want for your young quarterback.
Right, because you don't know. Like, Daniel Jones didn't know. He just thought this was the NFL.
Well, you don't know until you know. Like, how could he have known?
Exactly right. So, it doesn't stop once you draft the player. Like, you're not getting a finished product. You're drafting these kids, like, with great potential, like an offensive lineman from college. Like, that's one of the harder transitions now just because of the offenses that are being run in college. So you're going to really have to coach this kid up. If the coaching staff's not capable of doing that, like, what do you expect to have happen?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks like they're able to do it with the next quarterback who's got a lot less weapons probably than Daniel Jones did. Right,
but is that because of the coaching staff, or is that because the quarterback's just better than Daniel Jones was?
I would say it's because the quarterback is just better.
Right, and the experience that he had. I mean, Daniel Jones didn't have a ton of experience coming out of college.
And he also played at Duke, which is a far cry from Ole Miss.
Right, and you have Lane Kiffin as your coach at Ole Miss.
Right.
Which is a huge benefit.
Did Daniel Jones, I don't remember, did he play for Cutcliffe there?
I think he did, yeah.
He probably did. So
I'm pretty sure he did, yes.
That's a pretty good college coach, too.
Well, yeah. I mean, and he had the relationship with the Mannings and everything else. But I don't think there were a lot of people that were pumped when he was a 6th overall pick.
I don't know anybody that was.
Right, so.
I don't know anybody that was. And you know what's interesting is that the Giants could have done what they did this year, is taken somebody else and then moved back into the 20s to get Daniel Jones. But they went in the other direction. They snapped them up 6.
Here's what I don't know, though. Because in a perfect world, especially when you're going to reach for a quarterback, it's got to be because the coach is the one telling you this is his guy, right? Like, I mean, Sean Payton, like the whole reason why Bo Nix was mocked in the draft where he was at was because everyone heard that Sean Payton loved Bo Nix. So that's fine. If that's the guy he loves, then that's the guy he should take. But I mean, I don't know how many people on the coaching staff were banging the table like Dable was for Jaxson Dart for Daniel Jones, or is that just like was that like an organizational decision because of all the other things?
Yeah, it felt like that was more of a Gettleman leading the charge than head coach leading the charge.
Right. So of course, it's not really. I mean, you're not setting it up to work.
Well, they didn't. So that's what you kind of expected it to look like. You know what Joe's shower makes me think of?
There's this company that I know of that comes right into your house. It only takes a day, and you have a lifetime warranty on it. It sounds great.
You know what? You're good. You are good. But you didn't say your name to start that.
I'm Rick DiPietro, and I heard of this company.
Yeah. I'm Dave Rothenberg, and I'm here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. All right, so what they did, let me walk you behind the process a little bit. They converted Alex's bath to a shower. Incredible. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including the very unique, but my personal favorite, the PermaFit solution. You say, what is that? It's a watertight fit. How long does it take? 1 day. It's durable. It's easy to clean. There's no demo. There's only one person in the house. It's very clean. And it's a lower cost than those standard replacements, okay? Full lifetime guarantee. How long? Full lifetime. Right now, no money down, no payments, and no interest until April of 2027. So here's what I not only suggest, I demand. Start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com, because there's only one Bathfitter. There's only one Bathfitter, my friend.
Only one.
There's only one. Now, New York soccer fans, the Audi 2025 MLS Cup playoffs, they're here. This Saturday, NYCFC returns to Yankee Stadium for Game 2 of their best-of-3 series against Charlotte FC. Kickoff, 3:30. For your chance to be there, you can enter right now at ESPNNewYork.com or through the ESPN New York app. Click the contest tab, submit your entry. Tickets available right now at Ticketmaster.com/NYCFC. Let's break. Come back. Get to your calls. They're all lined up into the Giants, the Jets, the baseball, the Knicks, all of it. CMT, Mel Kiper. It's DNR with you on a busy, bouncy Tuesday on ESPN New York.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Lease a new 2025 Mazda CX-5 2.5 S Select for $229 for 36 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for details. VIN S0595731. MSRP $31,915. Zero security deposit. Ends 10/31/25.
Score or win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education with grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. ESPN New York has given you the chance to experience UFC 322 at the Garden. It says Madison Square Garden, but I don't think you need to say that.
No, you
say the Garden. That's enough. On November the 15th, one grand prize winner and a guest will score tickets to the ESPN New York Suite, hosted by Peter Rosenberg. Enjoy the energy of the Garden, the comfort of a private suite, and world-class UFC action alongside one of New York's biggest sports personalities. Who's that? Oh, that's Peter, I guess they mean.
Yeah.
To enter, find the contest tile on the ESPN New York app to submit your entry, brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of UFC. He can't feel very good about his Commanders right now. They dropped to 3-5 on the season.
How much is he really even paying attention?
I think the one team he genuinely does like is Washington.
Well, I mean, he dressed up for the Couchcast. I mean, it's Jets Dolphins, and he showed up wearing a Commander's costume.
Yeah, no, that's Peter.
But you know what? Like people that have it, and they know they have it, don't really flaunt it. You know what I mean? Like you see, like people that are wealthy, like wealthy people,
right,
aren't running around with the designer logos all over their clothes, right? You just know they're wealthy. Like when I used to hang with Charles, like this is a man that had. He go, I got to get my gas tank filled up, and he had a gas pump on his property. Like that's the kind of money we're talking about.
Like My goal is to have great wealth, but even in having great wealth, never once have I thought to myself, you know what would really signify I'm loaded beyond my wildest dreams? A gas pump on my property.
Right. Like, that's wealth.
That's crazy.
And that man's not walking around like you wouldn't even know he was wearing super expensive
So what are you
suits
saying
or
about
super
Peter then?
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, or like if you're well endowed, you don't have to tell people that you're well endowed. You don't have to walk around saying, I got a hammer. Like, people know that guy's got a hammer.
Mm.
So, like, if he's that big of a Commanders fan, do you need to show up to a Jets-Dolphins couch cast?
I will say that I
In a
do
Commanders
believe of
uniform?
all the teams he roots for, the Commanders are the team that he does love the
Yeah,
most.
but what does that mean, though?
I don't know.
Of all the teams you root for.
So if you had to compare, like, me to the Giants and him to the Commanders, it's not even in the
No,
same
I don't even think
stratosphere.
it's. No, it would be insulting to you to compare you guys. I wouldn't even say it. It's not fair. It's not fair to you.
Okay.
Because you know what? I stand up for you. I try to build you up. I don't try to tear you down like you try to tear me down all the
I
time.
didn't tear you down.
Oh, don't even show up tomorrow if you don't want. If you don't feel good.
Well, because I'm here considering your feelings and your health.
No, I want you to say, you know what? Suck it up.
No. Why would I say that?
need you in studio.
No.
I need you on that
If
wall.
you're feeling unwell, I want you to take a day. Maybe you need a mental day.
No, I don't need a mental day. I need you to mentally talk me into, hey, you're fine. I need you in the studio.
I'd like you in the studio.
No, now you can't say that. I'm supposed to be a foxhole guy. You want me
You
on
know
that
what?
wall.
Don't
you need
don't
me
make
on
me
that
bring
wall.
out the big guns. I got massive ammunition I'm going to bring out at some point.
How dare you.
Massive.
You had COVID. I said, you know what? Suck it up.
Oh, please.
I need you on
There's
that
a video
microphone.
coming out later this week, which is damning for you.
How's it damning for me?
Damning for you.
What did I do?
You'll see.
No, I don't want. Tell me now.
No, you'll see.
Where's
I
this
think
video?
you know.
Where's this video coming from?
You did it with Jake Montgomery, and he told me it's very hurtful.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The zombie apocalypse? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I felt bad about it. I actually was going to say.
No, you didn't.
I
Because
did.
you know who I chose?
You chose me?
Not only did I choose you, I said there's no one I would even think of over Rick. And did you choose me? No.
No, come on.
No. No.
I will be vindicated. How many people do you think chose you on that question?
Probably none.
Right. Like, the whole point is if you want to survive.
How
with
many
someone-
people do you think chose Michael Kay in the zombie apocalypse? None.
Me? Probably
only
me.
you, because you're in love with Michael Kay.
No. Here's the thing. It was a bit of a joke also, but seriously, if I'm trying to survive a zombie apocalypse, outside of like having to keep you alive the entire time, that's the moral of that.
Maybe
movie.
I would add levity.
No, that's the
These are zombies that enjoy high levels of comedy, and hey, lucky for you, you've got me.
Right. Hey guys, do you want to play a quick game of Stump Rothenberg before you bite our throats?
So, what is Michael going to do?
He's big.
Just
Michael's a
shield
big
you?
guy. I think he's.
Bart
capable.
Scott's your answer if you want to be practical.
Bart's the answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Carl. If they're going to eat some, like, you know what I mean, like if they want to chew on someone for a long time.
Carlin's physique could tie them up for a while.
A while.
Yeah.
I got a good probably hour.
Yeah,
to
you
get away.
could be off sunning yourself for quite some time.
Or I could just take his body and just lay it on top of me.
Yes, you could. Let's go to Mike in Texas. Michael, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, Rick, Dave, RJ, Ray, I love you guys. So I was saying earlier that I stayed up for the whole game. Well, not the whole game. Well, I stayed up for the game. I stayed up till the 13th inning watching on TV, but then my girlfriend got mad at me. She was like, oh, my God, turn it off. I was like, all right, I turned it off. Wait till she fell asleep. I listened to the rest of it on 880, of course. I have to.
Wow.
And I had to because I'm a psychotic baseball fan. Even though I hate the Dodgers, I'm a diehard Yankee fan. But I listened to it, and I'm still up now. But I'll be okay.
You haven't slept at all?
No, I have not.
Oh my God.
But I want to stay up for you guys. I literally set my alarm every morning for you guys. I love the show.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
I actually think it's probably smart because he's probably on adrenaline right now.
Right.
Had he tried to go to sleep and then wake back up, would have been
Yeah,
bad
but
news.
he's going to crash at some point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll be down. It really was. I mean, dude, it really was. I mean, I watched the rest of it this morning. It was a great baseball game, man.
A great baseball game.
It had everything.
One
baseball
game.
Well, yeah, at one point they intentionally walk Ohtani and Betts to get to Freeman.
Right. I saw that live. That was the 13th, And that's after Alex Call popped up to shortstop after Edman had the leadoff double in the 13th. And I'm like, all right, great. The beautiful bunt laid down, guy on third, 1 out. I'm like, all I need is a sac fly, and this baby's over. And he pops up to short, walk, and then fly out to center field.
Deep fly out, yeah.
Yep.
Sasaki was in trouble, got himself out of it. I mean, you had the one play where it looks like it's going to be a double down the line. Freeman raises up, knocks it down. Edman makes the throw to third. Yeah, plays the plate.
What a play that was. What a throw that was. And Guerrero had one of those too.
Guerrero had one of those that played he ends up on making the play to third.
Yeah, had the relay home that I forget who they threw out for the Blue Jays.
I think it was Schneider at home.
Yeah.
And then you had the umpire who decided just to call what was clearly a ball a strike, and Bichette gets picked off of first.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, man. Just wait. Where are you going? Just wait. It was delayed.
I mean, he's just wandering to second base.
That wasn't a strike, though.
No, it was not a strike.
It was a delayed strike call.
It was not a strike.
There's nothing worse than that. When you get the umpire that takes way too long to call it a strike or a ball.
At least just call it a strike right away.
Right. I mean, the guy's walking to first because he thinks he walks, and then all of a sudden Glasnow's like, whoa, that was a strike. Bichette's just hanging in between first and second. Just throw him out quick.
Yeah. No, that was awful.
That's a soul-crushing loss, though, if you're Toronto.
I think the Dodgers could have gotten up from that because I think they're just immensely talented. And then you have Ohtani pitching in Game 4. If you're Toronto and you get up from that, God bless you, because I don't know how you do that.
Right. I mean, but you did exactly what Kay was talking about, right? You got the Glasnow early. You got into the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the bullpen for 13 in the third.
Mm-hmm.
And
1 run.
1 run. Then Ohtani goes crazy. 4 for 4.
Crazy. He's on base 9 times.
9 times. It's a video game. It's unbelievable.
And
it really is.
He went 4 for 4 with 4 extra base hits.
4 extra base hits.
I mean, the only thing I guess you could say that he didn't do well was try to steal second base, but he stole it and then he came off the bag.
I'm telling you right now, that was like, as we go back and try to dissect what went wrong with the Yankees, the decision not to try to go get Freddie Freeman was a big one, in my opinion.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, because
he is awesome.
But that was the thing though. It's like you're gonna walk Mookie Betts to get to Freddie Freeman,
and it worked.
I know it worked, but still, it's like, I mean, you've seen Freddie Freeman come through how many times in the clutch?
A trillion.
Yeah, and again, he ends up hitting the walk-off.
I mean, that's his second walk-off home run in the World Series.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he really is. The top of that lineup is almost like
he would have been
the perfect.
He would have been the perfect fit for the Yankees.
He's the perfect fit everywhere.
Yeah, but he would have been perfect. Him and Judge plays a great first base. He's huge in the postseason. I mean, I think him and Rodon have almost identical contracts.
Really good. Let's go to Sonny in an Uber. Sonny, you're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Okay, so I stayed up all night, and I'm still awake right now.
You do realize at some point very soon you're going to completely fall apart, right?
I will, but I'll probably be home probably by 12, and I'll go to sleep then.
He's fine. He'll battle right through it.
All right. I worry for you, but
that
good
game
for you.
was amazing. Yeah, I started watching when Guerrero scored from first, and I went grocery shopping. I did some food prep. I was planning on going to sleep, but I didn't, and I have court at 8 a.m., so I decided to just stay awake.
What do you mean you have court? Like you're a lawyer or you're a defendant here? What's happening?
Traffic court. So I have to go try to get out of this ticket.
Well, good luck with the ticket, man.
Police officer doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's a big. Maybe they're big baseball fans. They're like, listen, I stayed up for all 18 innings, guys.
Yeah.
Watch the entire game.
Yeah,
let them know that.
That game was insane. I tried to go to sleep. I even took the melatonin. It did not work.
Best game you've ever seen, Sonny?
Yeah, has to be up there.
See, and that's
I have
the
no
call.
dog
And
in
good
that.
luck in traffic court. I do think we become prisoners of the moment, though, Rick. Because I mean, the Yankees 2001 against the Diamondbacks had some unbelievable moments. Like I've had baseball moments that were better than that, I think.
Yeah, I think it's just easy to say in the moment, like when
Right,
you ask
that's
the
what I'm
question,
saying.
as opposed to like going through your Rolodex of what games are better. You're just like, yeah, that game was best I've ever seen.
And it was awesome.
Yeah, like I mean, I'll say this also. Sonny sounded on that phone call similar to you on that Monday. That's kind of how you did the 4 hours of the show. That's
what I sounded like.
That's the vibe.
Can I be honest with you for a second?
Yeah.
I thought he sounded unbelievable. If that's what I sounded like, then good for me.
Yeah, I could.
Why is it that I'm under this microscope that nobody else is under, RJ? Explain that to me, please.
Well, you want to be great, right?
Nah.
All right, so what you're saying is we should stop judging you as if you're like Patrick Mahomes and you want to
judge me the way you judge Rick.
Well, that's the same standard.
Mm.
So you want to be judged more like, I don't know, Michael Penix.
Judge me like Wan'Dale Robinson.
There's not much judging going on with Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yeah, but Wan'Dale Robinson isn't driving the show. Like, you're the quarterback of the show. You need to be judged like the quarterback.
You should be judged like you judge Darius Slayton.
Right. I'm sure. I've heard that Darius Slayton brings up how much you get paid in the Giants locker room.
Yeah, there's no chance that happens.
He's like, I listen to ESPN New York, and this hack Rothenberg, you know how much they pay this guy? Hundreds of thousands of dollars this guy.
Oh, hundreds of millions.
A waste of money that is.
Guy's making $12 million a year.
We know. You tell us every day.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's unbelievable.
Listen.
It's one of the great mysteries of sports.
You want to be one of the greats or not? That's what we're pushing for here.
I'm fine either way.
That's great.
He would be the absolute worst person to coach ever.
Why?
Because you're trying to. I can imagine being in the locker room trying to have like this really serious conversation with the team, talking about greatness and who wants to be great and the importance of practice. They'd be like, I'd make the mistake of picking you. Be like, Dave, don't you want to be great? Nah, I'm good with being.
He would be Micah Parsons with Saquon Barkley. What would you do if you weren't doing this?
Yeah,
I'd be a bowler.
Bowling.
Yeah, bowling's a great hobby.
I love bowling. Saquon's trying to be real serious. He's like, I bowl. No big deal.
In the YouTube chat, this comes from Phil Lewis. As a Yankees fan, I'd rather have Richard from Manhattan pull all my teeth out than watch a single moment of this World Series.
So he was not disappointed that he didn't get to see it live then.
Apparently not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you can't root for the Blue
So
Jays.
if you're a Yankees fan, who are you rooting for?
I mean, you can't root for the Dodgers or the Blue Jays.
So what do you, RJ? Who are you rooting for in this series?
I guess if you had to, like if I was being forced,
I think I'd root for the Blue Jays.
I think you'd have to root for Don Mattingly. I think.
Right. So you get Mattingly, and then at least you become a team that lost to the champions along the way.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it's wrong because the Jays are in the same division. I want Toronto to win.
Yeah, because you've also stood on this ridiculous take all year long that the Dodgers are not going to win the World Series.
Well, apparently their bullpen was bored too through 162 games because they get here.
They're at a different level than everybody else, RJ.
They also mocked you last year after they beat you.
Yeah, that's a lot of it.
The Blue Jays mocked us this year. So,
I mean, you want the most recent mocking or the older mocking?
I mean, they run Will Klein out there. All he does is throw strikes and get people
lights
out.
out. Like 3-2 curveball. Thanks for coming.
I mean, they can't pull a wrong lever right now. Everything they do just working.
Because they're the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty much the perfect baseball team right now.
As close as you're going to get.
Look at the amount of talent on that team. Will Klein was lights out.
Enriquez. Nobody knows who these guys are.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, though. You know who he is
now.
now.
But you're getting 6 innings of shutout baseball in the most clutch of times from Will Klein and Enriquez.
And Lauer, we're not going to talk about him because he lost. He was really good yesterday, too.
Really good. Well, he is really good.
I mean, but based on what you saw over the regular season, even you, I mean, listen, I'm clearly biased, so I'll ask you. You're clearly surprised also, right, on what this bullpen is doing. All of a sudden, they're just, I mean.
Well, no. They've been awful. I'm surprised that they did that last night, sure.
No, but I mean, even you throw Sasaki in, he's pitching the biggest innings of games, and who knew that would have worked? Everything they do turns to gold right now. Which is how you win a World Series.
Because they're built for the success. And it's just rearing its head right now.
Yeah, but it's also, I mean, it's got to be part of the plan as you. Now, I don't know if it was Sasaki, but like when we all talk about it, like once you get to the postseason, you only need so many starters. Which starter transitions to the bullpen the best?
Yeah, he's been awesome. Did you see? This is great. The Japanese players and their translators jumping up and down, excited in the outfield after the game.
They're pumped.
Yeah, I love the translator celebrating. It was awesome.
Would that be great though? I mean, that's not a terrible way to make a living.
A terrible way. I think it's an unbelievable way.
Being a translator,
you sit in the dugout. You got great seats. You work 6-8 months a year.
Right,
you probably make really good money. A great way to make a living.
Stay at the nicest hotels.
Right?
Fly private.
Travel on team charters. No,
Right.
I think just the opposite would be unbelievable. All right.
You could take money out of their bank accounts whenever you want.
Whenever you want. Whenever you want.
I'm
Sometimes
Roki
you have to pay
Sasaki.
the price
I'm
for that,
Roki
though.
Sasaki.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll continue this conversation into the Jets, quarterback situation, the Giants. I have a really, really damning piece of sound on the Giants as well. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads and bring her in after taking yesterday off. She is Debbie Duhaime.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Great to be back with you guys this morning. Let's see what's happening as we head out to the Gowanus eastbound. Heavy traffic up by 7th Ave. It's an accident. We're slowing down, guys, on the westbound belt by Erskine Street with a crash. Grand Central Parkway eastbound at Parsons Boulevard, a collision. Watch for delays on the Garden State Parkway north at 131 with a crash on the shoulder, and 208 northbound closed in Franklin Lakes with a serious crash. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime on 880 ESPN New York.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
John Ryan.
Yeah, Dad.
I think I came up with a killer slogan for our law firm. D'Agostino and Associates, bite back.
Bite back?
Yeah. When someone hurts you, you bite back. We'll be the law firm that bites back.
Dad, that's brilliant. Accident victims, call D'Agostino and Associates and bite back. Hey, we could even put a big vicious dog on billboards everywhere.
Yeah, and Rottweilers on buses.
Hey, how about a toll-free number?
What are you thinking?
You know, like 1-800-BITE-BACK.
1-800-BITE-BACK. That's brilliant.
But what if people hear fight back?
Easy. I'll spell it out for them, like 1-800-BITE, back. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
Love it. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
All this talk about biting back got me hungry.
Me too. Want to grab lunch?
Sure. Hey, how about a jingle?
You mean like D'Agostino, law, bite back?
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Saldana.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, my work here is done.
The 24 monthly bill credits on Experience Beyond for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended, balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Finance agreement iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigs, $1,099.99 and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope, that's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Got a fresh haircut. It was getting long.
It was long. That was 2 months.
None of us have a barber on standby that we just go get our beard touched up with.
Well, maybe you should.
Some of us have responsibilities.
Between staying up to watch every inning and getting your haircut every day, I don't know how we find time to do anything. Then you have to catch up on Jeopardy.
I was actually talking to a bunch of people yesterday. They love Jeopardy so much that they have to see it live. The Jeopardy purists.
They have season tickets to Jeopardy.
Where do you sit down in the 100s?
Tailgate before.
Oh my God, it's Ken Jennings! Oh my God.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Throw me one of those cards, please. Can I get your trousers?
Right for the trousers, eh?
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
See, that's when a good bit went a little bit awry there when I asked for the trousers. You should have stood in the way and stopped me from my own insanity.
Yeah, I'm surprised we went trousers, but hey, you're a big Ken Jennings guy.
I love Ken Jennings.
Clearly.
Yeah. Well, who's not?
Not sure what you do with his trousers, though.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You put them on a wall as a trophy. Like a moose head.
Get him framed?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
So if Ken Jennings said, hey, here's my trousers, you just put them in a back closet or you put them out to display because it's a conversation piece?
I'd probably say, hey, Ken, you keep your pants. I'm good.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to take
Think about see, this is the problem with you.
Well, Ken Jennings pants.
You frame these trousers. You put them up on the wall. You now have a conversation with everybody that walks into your house. What are those?
But then, I mean, it's
those are Ken Jennings trousers.
Right, but it's going to lead to the obvious question. Like, where did you get Ken's pants?
He gave I went to a taping of Jeopardy.
Right.
I said, Ken, let me get your trousers. He threw them to me like he was Elvis, and I grabbed them like I'm a 16-year-old girl, and now they're on the wall.
Right. I think how you just finished that is probably what most people would think. Like, I mean, why is a grown man asking for Ken Jennings pants?
Why not?
Yeah, why?
So whose pants do you want then?
Nobody's.
You don't want any pants?
I don't want any pants.
So you get George Clooney's pants. You don't want them.
Why? What am I going to do, smell them?
No, not smell them. I'm not saying you have to turn into some sick fetish kind of guy.
Yeah, but why would I want his pants?
It's a great conversation starter in your home.
Hey, George, let me have your watch. I'll take your watch. That's a nice conversation starter.
It'd be a great conversation starter.
Yeah, right.
So if it's pants or nothing, you want nothing.
Yeah.
And you look down on me because I don't want your Islanders jersey in my home.
I think an Islanders jersey is different than asking for my underpants.
I didn't say underpants.
Well, my hockey pants.
I didn't say. Maybe I can get some of your very tight-fitting pants.
You can have the very tight fit. I don't wear the tight-fitting pants anymore.
Really?
I retired.
No thanks to Ray.
Yeah, it's Ray's fault.
No, it's not Ray's fault.
Let me walk around with those pants on.
Those things were dangerous.
They were snug.
You could see everything. Why wear pants?
Take the video in those pants. RJ.
Oh, I know.
RJ, am I wrong, though? You're not asking for people's pants.
No, I'm good on Jennings pants.
But if you could have
Again,
them.
not the pants, the trousers.
I'm not. The pants or trousers, same thing. I'm not saying
under trousers.
Not under trousers.
That's what Ray thought.
I'm passing on all of it.
So if Ken Jennings walks into the studio tomorrow morning, I mean, he is a partner, right? I mean, he is ABC, Disney.
He's
we're
in the
ABC,
family,
Disney.
yes.
If he walks into the building and says, "Hey, RJ," like the Mean Joe Green commercial, "Hey, kid, here's my pants."
Something happened. I was like, I got to get these pants off. I unbuckled the pants and ripped them off through them.
He throws you his pants. You have the pants. You give them away, or you bring them home like, "Ange, look at these. These are Ken Jennings pants."
Ken Jennings is not ripping off his pants and throwing them
You
at
don't know that?
Is this like an NBA tearaway situation?
I feel pretty confident in saying that's not going to happen.
All right, but hypothetically, it does. Jennings in studio. Guys, big fan of the show. I love the banter. I love the sports. I love the World Series. I stayed up for the whole thing. By the way, RJ, here's my pants. He throws you the pants.
Hey, kid, catch.
You catch the pants, belt and everything, right? You bring them home, and Ken Jennings pants.
I think I just duck. I don't think I want any part of his pants.
Thanks, Mean Ken.
Yeah.
But RJ, you can hang it on your wall. It'd be such a good conversation starter.
Well, you guys just don't get it.
Where'd you get Ken's pants? I yelled for them, and he threw them to me.
Yeah. By the way, do you ever think that Jefferson maybe is not all there?
Oh, no. What are you doing?
Quite a bit, yeah.
So I said, you too, poll, Dave. 82 of the 100 voters did not stay up for the entire game. Fair, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Would he need to tell how many did?
You're also talking about a man that spelled barrel, B-A-R-E-L, and said that the jelly was now commentated.
So it says 82 of the 100 voters did not stay up for the entire game. However, 18 did stay up.
He only slept for like 7 minutes, all right?
Do we think he could break that down to a percentage, do you think?
I don't know.
Listen,
82 of 100.
You know what I did hear, though? Pumpkin carving date, really well.
Is that right?
Went really well, yeah.
Oh, he also posted a picture of him getting ready for his marathon, his half marathon.
Yeah, he's getting ready.
I thought the half marathon is in 6 months.
He's getting
training
ready
for it. He's got to be ready for it.
He must really like her.
Yeah, he doesn't want to embarrass himself. He's going all the way to Calgary. He doesn't want to embarrass himself.
I mean, he must be crazy about her.
Listen,
to make a plan 8 months in advance.
He showed me pictures of the pumpkin carving outing. He does look smitten.
Really?
Yeah.
How does she look?
Lovely. Really.
Really? A beautiful girl?
Yeah. I told Jefferson, this is one of the sweet spots of life for you. You're all figured out, don't you? Young, handsome fella. Spends $7,000 at the pro shop at the Ryder Cup.
He's very tall.
He's very tall. He's running a marathon in Canada for some reason.
He's got a kind of thick mustache. Not really, but...
No.
I like to tell him that.
No. It's not a thick mustache at all. It's just the opposite. It's almost like what's happening there?
Yeah. Well, listen, I mean...
If you've only got a mustache.
She must like it.
I guess.
She's a little bit older, probably teaching him some stuff.
That's nice.
19%. Like it.
18%.
18, sorry.
Yeah, there we go. We're not great with numbers today, I got to tell you.
What do you mean?
No, you trying to add up the innings wasn't great.
No, it was not great.
But it was broken down perfectly on the rundown.
Do you think... I would say even RJ, who clearly it upsets him that I never look at the rundown. Of all days, today would be the day he'd be like, come on, give the guy a break. He slept for two and a half hours.
I mean, it does, but it's your reaction that hurts the most.
What do you mean?
Because Rick asked you, hey, did you take a peek at the rundown? Those exact numbers are broken down. Your, off-the-rip response was, who has time for that?
Right.
This morning I didn't have time.
What were you doing?
Sleeping as long as I could.
All you had to do was open it, press one button, doop, and then boom.
You understand what I have on my plate? I mean,
37
my
episodes
plate
of Jeopardy?
is as full as any plate out there.
Ken Jennings' pants?
I don't have time for this.
Well, how long was your nap yesterday?
What do you have time for?
I did not nap at all yesterday.
Because of what? Because the Giants' obsession, right?
I did the Giants' obsession yesterday.
I don't like it.
Then you can stay away from my obsession.
I don't like the obsession.
Then I had to take Alex somewhere. Then I went for a walk with one of the dogs, and then that was it. Then I missed my window of napping.
I got to tell you, Rick tells us all the time that all the greats, they have a routine. Exhibition, regular season playoffs, get to the arena same time. Drink your 2 coffees.
Yep.
Eat your Uncrustable, whatever it is you do. There's no rhyme or reason here.
None.
I mean, the before game camera, you might be like you'd miss the second team bus. You'd be getting out of an Uber at 6:14 for a 7:00 game.
Like he's the guy, like you're in the locker room, like, hey, warm-up start in 3 minutes. Where's Dave? And he's off watching an episode of Jeopardy. I'll be there. Don't worry, I'll be ready.
And I'll be there, and I'll be elite. And that's the beauty of me.
Did you check the scouting report? No. Who's got time for a scouting report?
Right, but don't worry, because I'll score shorthanded and power play and even strength. I'll give you a Gordie Howe hat trick. How's that, baby?
That's not, but that's not a Gordie Howe
I'll score
hat
goals
trick.
and I'll slap them right across the face with Ken Jennings pants.
That's not even a Gordie Howe hat trick, really.
I'll do everything.
What you just
shorthanded. You name it, I got it. Shorthanded, steal their pants.
I didn't have Ken Jennings' pants to be like a heavy
and
topic
that's
of
why
conversation
I'm
today.
a genius. Is because I take you to places you didn't know you needed to go.
but
Right?
Are you a genius or are you just being weird?
You're also the same one where you'd be like a healthy scratch. That after the game, what happened to Rothenberg? It's like you'd be answering questions. You'd be like, "Well, there was traffic in the Uber.
Right?
Like, why are you taking the Uber? I'd watch Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Why are you watching Jeopardy? My nap went long.
That happened to Pascual Perez down in Atlanta. Couldn't find the stadium.
I sprained my wrist playing blackjack for 30 hours. I can't
Just
make
playing
it, guys.
blackjack?
Yeah. My Hold'em hand is not working at all.
Well, who was the pitcher? Remember he had some kind of thing because he was playing Guitar Hero for too long. He missed time.
Didn't Kyler Murray have something?
I think he was Call of Duty or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, probably.
But I think one guy he actually missed time because he was playing too much Guitar Hero.
That's amazing.
He was a pitcher for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Serious
Joel
injury.
Zamaya.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
He used to throw like 100.
How do you bring
Guitar
that to
Hero ruined
Big
him.
righty.
How do you bring that to the table, to the training room?
Wait, wouldn't you say that it was anything but that?
Yes. Yeah, like we've had that's happened to us where a guy broke his...
So Joel, how did you hurt your hand? Guitar Hero.
He probably wanted to follow up like, well, did you at least break a record? Why do you ask? I did.
I played for 26 straight hours.
That's crazy. Yeah, that'd be a tough one to actually... I don't know who in their right mind would actually tell a trainer that. Guys,
That's
listen,
crazy.
I can't go. Why would happen? A Guitar Hero. I can't grip a baseball, fellas.
Right. How do you look at your teammates and tell them that? Why were you not able to go pitch in the 8th inning tonight? Too much Guitar Hero guys.
I know. Meanwhile, you got hockey guys that are playing with broken feet. They're pulling teeth out on the bench.
That's wild. Hockey players are a different breed.
Yeah, but it continues though. It hasn't stopped.
No,
it's not like it changes. Right? There are other sports where the mentality has, like the NBA right now. Like the regular season doesn't mean anything. You got to be incentivized to play a certain amount of games. They got an in-season tournament. NHL guys are still doing the same thing that they've always done.
Yeah, it's never changed.
By the way, NBA Cup this week.
How is it now?
They want to get an early start to it.
But being serious though, wouldn't you think that you would do it like when you hit the doldrums of the NBA season?
I think some people
game
can.
4.
I think that some people consider this the doldrums of the NBA.
Game
season.
4 is already like, all right, game 4.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a regular game at this point. Like,
good game tonight for the Knicks, by the way.
It's got the pageantry of the NBA Cup, but it's really just a regular game for now.
And they got
is the Knicks game tonight an NBA Cup game?
Fancy floor.
No, it's not.
No. I think that is Friday.
I think they're all on. If they're all not on Fridays now, they're almost all on Fridays.
So it's like TGIF on ABC.
Yeah, thank God it's the Cup.
Yeah, I'm actually looking now. I think they're all Fridays. So
they're all
No
Fridays?
more Tuesdays.
Well, Tuesday feels like the better day to do it, though. It's like the Tuesday game.
Less juice on a Tuesday?
Yeah, less juice on a
Tuesday. So you try to add a little juice there?
Yeah.
Let's go to Artie. He's in Brooklyn. He wants to chat. Good morning, Artie. You're on ESPN New York.
2 weeks that the Jets are not going to lose. And I get to watch the Jet game against and I get to watch the Jets against Cincinnati and say, how the heck did they win this game? I mean, you think about how bad the defense played, and then there was only one guy that wanted Justin Fields. All right, maybe two, maybe missed it. I don't even think Justin wanted to be the quarterback. I think Justin's mom wanted him to be the quarterback, and I think Aaron Glenn. Nobody else wanted Justin Fields to be quarterback, and the excuse was Tyrod Taylor was hurt. It could have been hurt, but here's the question now: he played 2 really good games. If he plays 4 more really good games.
No.
Hang on a second.
No.
How do you even know the question?
We're still drafting a quarterback, Artie. No.
Okay, but here's the thing. I agree with that. And the funny thing about sports, too, Glenn probably coached his worst game. Going for 2 when you're up, when you're down, down
9.
up 6.
9.
And go for 2
down
was
9.
the worst decision. I'm sorry?
They went for 2 when they were down 9. They went for 2 again to cut it to 6.
Horrible. And if you ask Glenn, he wouldn't even have an answer why he went for it. He has no clue. And they won. So nobody said anything. He's going to be the coach next year.
Yes.
Right?
So what's your
if you
question?
Ask Glenn,
what was your
my
question
is,
called
if you
with?
ask Glenn, does he want to draft a quarterback in the first round? And he'll probably say no. What do they do?
I don't agree with that. You have to take a quarterback in the
He's got to take a quarterback.
You have to.
Justin Fields, I see what you said, and I'm sure Justin Fields' mother, but I get trying to be funny, would want Justin to play. Aaron Glenn didn't want Justin Fields to play. I think he wanted Tyrod Taylor to play.
Yeah, I think the only person that wanted to play was Justin Fields. Everybody else wanted to go to Tyrod Taylor.
Right. So Justin Fields, to his credit, picked himself up, played really well. They have a bye. They just won their first game, so I'm sure coming out of the bye, he'll start, and then see how he plays.
So let's take a listen. Here is your head coach. His first ever victory was asked the question about who's going to be the starter out of the bye.
I think you know my answer is going to be on that. This is a bye week, and we're going to focus on us. And listen, I have time to make that decision. So, and that's one of the good things of the bye week. But seriously, man, this gives us a chance to really just hone in on the good, bad, and ugly and try to get those things worked out because we know we have a ways to go.
So he's just not going to tell you, even though you know it's going to be Justin Fields.
Well, but he wouldn't tell you last week.
Mm-mm.
You got to keep asking the question, but he wouldn't tell you last week.
Competitive advantage.
Right. Why? Because I don't want to tell you. I know. Didn't sound like the quarterbacks knew.
They had
to know.
They
did. Yeah, I know.
They had to know.
I'm sure they did. But
is that Don?
That's Don. Was that the fake media laugh?
He calls it the yo-yo reporter laugh.
Yeah. When the coach doesn't, it makes a joke that's not funny, and all the reporters think it's hilarious.
Right. Well, because you have to laugh.
Yeah. See, again. But it goes back to the beauty of winning and why winning is so important.
It's the magic elixir, yep.
Right, because had they lost, he'd be getting killed right now.
And rightfully so.
Killed. Right.
That's right.
You're down 9, you go for 2.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, there's no what the chart says, right?
There's no play that has 9 points on it. So if you don't get it here, you're down 9.
Now you're down 2 possessions. If you kick the extra point,
making it 8.
Right, then at least you're within 1 possession.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
But they did it, and it worked. Listen, same thing with the Breece Hall throw. To me, and maybe you disagree, that makes less than 0 sense.
Dude, it was the most improbable completion from a running back in the history of the next gen stats.
But not only, you're moving the ball down the field at will.
Right.
At will. Why would you even think about doing something like that?
Try to get cute. I don't know. Luckily, it worked.
I know, but it worked. So everybody shuts up. RJ, you said that the analytics supported going for 2 down 9?
There is a community of people that believe when you're down 14, you get that first score.
They were down 15, though. They weren't down 14. He's talking about the first one when they're down 15. It was 31-16.
They were down 9. They scored the touchdown. We're down 9. You're saying that analytics said go for 2 to cut it to 7?
Can't. There's no way it can.
I will send you. Bill Barnwell had a piece on it yesterday.
Yeah, right, but you're still down 9, though, RJ. The other one makes sense because if you're going to do it twice, you have a better chance.
You got to hit one, right?
You got to hit one.
But when you're down 9, you just make it 8. So you can go now. You can score a touchdown and go for 2 points.
Listen,
if you're down 9, now it's a 2 possession game.
You're looking at something that says they were supposed to go for 2 down 9, RJ?
Yeah, I'll find it.
It can't be.
I find that very hard to believe.
Maybe it's in reference to the second one.
It's the second one. The second one's right.
Yeah.
The second one's right because you're going to try. If you don't get it there, you're going to have to try it again anyway. So you got a better chance getting 1 out of the 2 as opposed to just one time trying it.
YouTube TV customers, this might be the time you want to interrupt me. You could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. Let's take a break. Come back. Giants, Jets, NBA. I understand maybe you're in the doldrums of the NBA season already. Tonight's a meaningful Knicks game against a guy that you could have maybe had. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
This October, the only thing scarier than missing the game is missing out on a brand new Kia. At Kia City of the Bronx, 3505 Connor Street is where the ghosts of old rides get traded in and new legends are born. They've got a monster lineup of new Kias that'll take you from tailgates to haunted houses in style. Visit KiaCity.com or call 646-917-7955. Don't get spooked, get moving. Kia City of the Bronx, where Halloween meets horsepower.
Listen up, New York. It's football season, and you should be out there enjoying every play, every tailgate, every moment. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. That's where Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain comes in. He's one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and dedicated to getting you back in the game. Here's the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided procedures that get real results. Dr. Shaw treats everything from neck pain, back pain, migraines, nerve pain, and chronic joint pain. And he builds a custom game plan that's right for you. Same-day or next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. And yes, most major insurances are accepted. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Go to SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bath Fitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just one day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bath Fitter.
Looking for the best internet deal? It's just a fast phone call away. Only Optimum Fiber Internet delivers the fastest and most reliable fiber internet starting at just $40 a month. That's right, lightning fast fiber internet at a price that won't slow you down. Call 888-4OPTIMUM today to lock in your offer in just a few minutes and see how you can also get the Disney Plus Hulu bundle and an unlimited mobile line on us. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Terms apply.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Your fantasy roster is set. The Smack Talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. #1 claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition product.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Mel Kiper coming up a little bit later, about 45 minutes from right now. Do you realize that 1 week from today is the NFL trade deadline?
I do.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Well, could be.
Could be. It's better than it used to be. They pushed it back, and you actually get trades now.
Right. I mean, it's going to be exciting, but, I mean, as far as you and I are concerned, could be nothing, could be kind of like...
It can't be nothing for you.
I don't think it's going to be nothing for me, but it could be, could be depressing also.
But you got to do something. So here's I think without a doubt, you're going to trade Breece Hall, right? You agree with that?
Feels like it.
Okay. Is it crazy to think that the Jets should seriously entertain trading Quinnen Williams?
Well, listen, if he's unhappy, and I can't imagine that they're going to do much winning again next season. And you get it, but it's all going to depend on what you get.
Sure. Well, I can't imagine you're going to get a ton for him.
Well, depending on who the team is. I mean, you think the Cowboys would give up something for him?
Yeah, I do.
Right. So, I mean, it depends. I'm not going to give him away. I'm not going to give Breece Hall away.
So what is the line that you need to get for Breece Hall? A 4?
I mean, listen, was there a chance? I mean, you could have got Micah Parsons if Quinnen and some draft picks was involved. I don't know. That's a more attractive deal for Dallas than Green Bay is.
I would agree with that.
Out of your conference, the pick's going to be better.
I mean, right now Green Bay is like in the 30s, 29, 30, something around there.
Yeah, which again, I mean, even the thought of that, Ray just said that in my ear. Like, I think just speaks to how I feel about who's in charge right now. Right? Like, I mean, just from the
You're
top
not going to
down.
feel good about anything, right?
No, nothing.
Right. I agree with you.
Like, what did you expect this season to be?
Not this.
Well, no, not like this. I mean, not to be 0-7 and now with the fear that you could go winless.
I thought you'd be a competent 6-ish, 7-win team.
Right, but I'm saying, like, I mean, if you're the one making these decisions and you look at your team and you look at who you have playing quarterback and there's a chance to make a deal like a Micah Parsons trade. I don't know. I mean, you don't think about that a little harder if you're the Jets? Like, you don't think about
I guess in retrospect, I think you probably should have. But
you don't think about adding another receiver to help Justin Fields out?
Yeah, I think that's where you had your big misstep.
Right. So
I didn't think the defense would be this bad.
No, not like this, because, I mean, again, you got a guy who's done it before. Now, RJ probably knew because he didn't think that Steve Wilkes was very good in
But RJ couldn't have
San
thought
Francisco.
it would be this. This is beyond comprehension.
No, you thought you had some good players, right?
That's the thing. You do have good players.
Well, I mean, they're not performing like good players.
No, they're bad, but they I mean, by name and what you've seen from them, they are good players.
Well, you thought the secondary wasn't going to be very good, right? Outside of Sauce, you felt like, I mean, the reason why you're bringing in Aaron Glenn and pay Sauce is that he's going to kind of return Sauce to what you saw in the first 2 years,
which hasn't happened.
Which hasn't necessarily happened. Now he's hurt, but you didn't love the safeties and you didn't love the other corner. Now, Stevens has played better, but still. And you had Quincy, you got Quinnen. Like, yeah, I mean, you feel like you did kind of have enough pieces not to be this bad. You just gave up 38 points. They played 2 good games, and then I don't know what the hell was going on with Cincinnati in those last couple possessions. And I guess you can praise the defense for, making stops in the biggest moments.
They got after him. They put
guess.
Flacco under some pressure in those big moments.
Yeah, right, but there's no reason at all that the Bengals should have lost that game.
No.
I mean, even when you went and scored, they went right back down and scored and made it 38. So, hey, I'll take it. It's fine. I'm happy. We go into the bye 1-7 as opposed to 0-8, which is great. But
yep.
Yeah, I mean, this season is over, and you clearly need
everything.
more talent.
You need everything. So, I get an email. Vinny D he says Quinnen, Garrett, Sauce, Jermaine, both tackles, untouchable. I would say I agree with all of those except for Quinnen Williams. I would entertain offers for Quinnen Williams.
Well, but it depends on what you're going to do with Jermaine. I mean, Jermaine clearly was missing the defense. And when he was back, I mean, he was the one that was responsible for that pressure where Joe Flacco had to throw it away.
He's disruptive. He's good.
Right, but are you going to pay him?
You got to pay somebody.
Well, you just paid Garrett and you just paid Sauce.
Okay, but Jermaine Johnson's a good player.
I
You
know
don't get
he's
to
a
the
good
quarterback a lot now. You're going to trade the best guy to get to the quarterback?
Well, I mean, at some point you're going to have to pay Will McDonald too.
All right, you're also going to have a rookie quarterback, right?
Right, so this would be the time that you did it. Again, I think it's going to all come down to what are you getting in return? You're not giving pieces away.
No, I agree with that.
I mean, Quinnen's got another 2 years on his deal. He makes 21 this year. He'll make 26.6 next year.
And that's not a crazy amount of money.
No. And then there's then you have the potential out, and then he makes $30 million in 2027.
And I really believe a change of scenery might help him tremendously because it doesn't feel like you're getting what he's capable of giving you.
I think there's a lot of guys on this team that are starting to question, whether or not this is a great place for them.
Yeah.
Like, I
think that's a fair question to have, don't you?
To lose as often as they lose, to have an owner like Woody. I mean, do you think what Woody said landed well in the locker room?
No.
On top of all the stories that came out last year?
The thing that's so wild is I don't think he thinks there's anything wrong with what he said.
I think in his mind, he probably looks at what he said as motivation for the team now.
Right.
That it worked out.
Why do you think they went out and played such a good game? Because I inspired them to do so.
Why do you think Justin Fields was so good?
Oh, God.
I was talking about his rating.
It's wild. Aaron Glenn He was asked about how the Jets are going to handle the deadline here.
Listen, everybody listens. That doesn't mean that you act on anything. You know, when someone calls, you listen, but action speaks louder than words. I would just put it like that.
So he's saying nothing.
Well, I think he means just like, what are you offering? You can call. We can have a conversation, we'll listen, and then depending on what you offer, we'll make the decision. I mean, they're open for business. They have to be open for business.
Of course they're open for business.
1-7. Season's going
You're
nowhere.
1-7. I'd say the over-under is probably 3 games now. If you got guys that you're not going to bring back. See, here's the thing. If you're not going to bring back Breece Hall, why would you not trade him?
Right. I mean, I think you probably would.
Now, if you intend to sign him because you like him and you think you want to build that offense around the new quarterback and have the safety blanket of a really good running back, then that's fine too. But if you're not going to keep him, then you have to trade him.
Right, but you also told me that you had 3 really good running backs this year. Now, Braylon Allen got hurt, but there was no commitment to Breece Hall being the guy. Right, we're running back by committee. We got 3 good, we got 3 good backs. We got Allen, we got Hall, we got Davis.
Right. So if that's the case, then you should, that he's played his last game with the Jets.
Right, but I mean, you've also seen teams in this town not trade running backs when there was no plan of bringing them back.
Yep, we have. The
That's
Giants
different.
screwed that one up
I
too.
mean, that's not apples to apples. I don't think, in fairness to what the Giants did, just because of
the Giants also had a lot invested in Saquon.
Well, but just how Saquon was the face of their franchise. Breece Hall is not the face of the franchise,
and he was also the second pick in the draft.
Right.
So it's not apples to apples,
but I get it. But I mean, the same thing with JT with Tavares.
Mm-hmm.
At least Snowy tried to. I mean, that was another one where ownership stepped
But they
in.
wanted to keep him.
No, I know they wanted to keep him. But I mean, if there was any thought, like if it was up to Snowy would have said, "Hey, listen, are you going to sign here or not? If you're not, or if it's 70%, whatever it is, I got to get something from you. I have to get something for you. I can't lose you for nothing."
I totally agree. All right, let's break. Come back. Phone lines all lit up. More Jets. Something about the Giants that is highly concerning as well. And one of the all-time greats goes after a current great. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new parlay zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino. Download it.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window & Door is New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality Andersen window and doors. The professionals at Brooklyn Window & Door will help solve any of your window replacement needs or applications. Visit Brooklyn Window & Door's award-winning showroom to see the complete Andersen product line, including the 400, 100 A&E series. Andersen, built, backed, and serviced like no other window.
Visit Brooklyn Window & Door at 185 30th Street in Brooklyn or call 718-WINDOWS.
Score or win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education, with grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits. From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team. Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now. ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Louis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
Rick, it pains me to tell you what's happening right now. I am mistreated by these guys so terribly.
Why
so badly?
I heard that you were the one that was misbehaving.
No. They make me sound like I'm some kind of like Dr. Lecter. I've done nothing wrong.
I heard you're asking Jefferson some very difficult questions.
No, nothing difficult at all. So, by the way, guess where his girlfriend grew up? If this is not meant to be forever, I don't know what relationship is.
Guess where his girlfriend grew up?
You won't be able to guess. You want me just to tell you?
Yeah, just tell me.
She hails from Jeffersonville.
No way.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he found his person.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
So I said, Jefferson, can I see a picture of what she looks like? And Ray's like, oh, God, how could you even ask for that?
I've already seen a picture of her.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I asked the same question.
So defend me here. Go ahead. I'll sit back. You defend me.
Well, I mean, I think that's a fair question. I mean, listen, how Ray chooses to share his relationship.
I didn't ask Ray for a picture.
No, I know, but I don't think it's like super invasive. I mean, he's going pumpkin carving, which he talked about, and then he's going to Calgary on a half marathon with this woman.
All I said is, it's not like I said, hey, let me see a picture of her in her lingerie.
Yeah, right.
Let me see a picture of the two of you guys together.
A nudie pic.
And Ray's like, oh God, I can't believe you asked that.
Come on, Raymond.
Yeah, Ray, defend yourself. Let's
just
go.
Because you won't share.
I think just highly invasive to ask.
Oh, come on.
Let me see a picture of her.
Me?
I mean, he's been going out with her for what? How long? Not
so
long.
What?
So what? This might be the one.
He's clearly
She's
serious
from
about it.
Jeffersonville. It's all got to happen.
He's clearly serious about it.
Let the guy breathe.
Oh, my
Crying
God.
out loud.
I mean, you'll jump me for anything, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Not true.
You'll jump me for I said, can I see a photo of what she looks like? Oh, how could you ask for a photo?
Listen,
that's disgusting.
Coming off your track record, I think you should be careful when asking for photos of other people's significant others. I'm just saying.
Like what?
Hey, he didn't ask for pants.
I played. I guess
now, had I asked for her panties, I could see you finding a real way about that.
Right. I mean, that's invasive.
Buster called you out for crying out loud.
I don't know, Ray. You got to. I mean, the idea that asking someone to see a photo of their
It's not in a vacuum.
Girlfriend doesn't
it's
feel
not
invasive.
It's not in a vacuum that I'm bringing this up. Like, oh, you asked for a photo of the girlfriend. That's invasive. That's not the basis of this. It's part of the equation, sure, but
Ray, are you feeling some pressure from Mama Santiago to kind of find the one?
What does this have to do with that?
I don't know. I feel like this is maybe a little. This could be a Ray thing.
This has nothing to do with that.
I mean, it can stay out of my business. Let me live my life.
But, Ray, it's not like I asked you. I know that you're very private. I didn't ask you for photos of anybody you might be dating.
No, you didn't, which
Right,
I'm actually
I make
surprised.
sure to avoid that out of respect
Because we're
to
not
you.
dumb. You don't give us anything.
Exactly. Well, that doesn't stop you from prying.
It's like the people that get Woody sell the team. Why even ask for it? It's not going to happen, so we don't even ask.
I don't. Here's my question, Ray.
I'm
I
not
don't
the
feel
one
like
on trial.
Jefferson
I'm not
was
the one
taken
on-
aback with my question.
I'm not the one on trial here. This is not.
I
on
think
me.
Jefferson. I think Jefferson is proud of his relationship,
And he
when
should
I
be.
asked him for the photo, he was dying to show me a picture.
And there's nothing strange about you asking or him
No.
showing you what she looks like.
No. Well, I think in that moment, the only strange thing that happened was that you and I both thought that somehow toast had gotten underneath the toaster. Was probably the only weird thing that happened.
Thank God you were there. Because if you weren't there, I might have gone to Mary and be like, Mary, you got to send an email. Something's wrong with the toaster.
The fact that we both thought it, I was like, how did we lose so many pieces of bread under there?
They were just trapped under there.
That's a
Like
mirror.
ostriches.
As
I thought
I'm moving the toast, ready to take it out, the mirrored toast is moving in the exact same way. It's like, that's a mirror.
I thought there was like a second level or something that you could put the toast
It was.
under.
I thought it was like if you want it really well toasted, you trap it beneath.
Yeah.
That's where those slices of toast
You put that
go.
on the bottom rack. Now, that toaster stinks.
It was
that
perplexing
toaster
is what it was.
that toaster is a show pony. That is
Yeah, no, it looks great.
Looks great.
Yeah,
Useless.
almost.
I need slightly toasted bread. 7.5 minutes.
Who has that kind of time?
Nobody. No, it completely ruins the convenience of having a toaster.
Right. You might as well bring it to the sun all by yourself.
We went up one extra notch, and it was like 9.5 minutes.
9.5 minutes. I can make
I
a
don't got
brisket in
time.
that amount of time.
I'm trying to make a quick peanut butter and I could have put that on a griddle.
Yeah,
It made
it
a
was a very
delicious. Come on, man.
Let's go to Juan in White Plains. Juan, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
I was actually calling in today to say, NFL coaches, primarily their jobs are to put players in position to win and succeed. And I'll follow that up with, NFL teams have roles for their running backs. And the reason I'm sharing that with you is because I think that the Giants coaching staff is to blame for Cam Scadaboo's injury.
Come on. Why?
I'll explain.
I got to hear this.
You can't, you ask Cam Scadaboo to run into walls and bash his head in for the first 8 weeks of the season, right? And then you also
I don't think anyone asks him to do that. I think that's
Yeah,
how
he
he
also
plays
didn't play
football.
the first 8 weeks of the season, but go ahead.
well, you expect him to do it because that is his playing style. So that is your, let's say, basher, for example, right? It's fair to say that. And when you ask him to perform a wheel route out of the backfield, and then
you know
go
what?
over
I'm
the middle.
done. Thanks for the call, Juan. Ridiculous. When you ask him to perform a wheel route, that goes without above and beyond what he's capable of doing.
He scored a touchdown on a wheel route.
Give me honestly. Give me
It wasn't
a
a great throw. It wasn't a great throw, and it was. Just
it was a freakish
freak play.
incident. The guy got
Yeah.
hurt. It happens.
Yeah, his foot got trapped underneath him. It's not, but you're not going to change the way that Cam Scadaboo plays football.
He also happens to be a very good receiver out of the
Right.
backfield. You're not going to use that piece of what he's good at doing,
Right, and
What a ridiculous call.
To his credit, because of how well he's played, he took control of that position.
It was the implication that Scadaboo was not good at running routes and catching the ball. Is that the implication?
No, it's not. The implication was it's the coach's fault for using him as much as they were using him.
Well, that he's somehow less effective while doing so. Which,
He had
by the
7
way,
touchdowns in like 5 games this year.
and quite a few of them were catching the ball,
Right, that was his second
including
target.
including that game.
That was
what
his
are we
second target of the
talking
game.
about?
This is not one of those ones where he got hurt because he had 30 carries, and on
Right.
his 31st carry he was just then he
Right.
was
If you gave him 41
exhausted.
carries, like if Jaxson Dart got hurt at the end of that game because
Yes.
they continued to feed him the ball down by 25 points, that's on the coaching.
Well, no, here's a better example. If when he came popping out of that tent and then the next designed quarterback run actually took a hit that knocked him out with a concussion, you blame that on the coach.
Yes.
Right. The guy just got out of the blue tent. Getting checked for a concussion.
What are we doing? And by the way, they did do that. When Jaxson Dart got out of the blue
They did,
tent.
but I'm saying had he got hurt, now
That's
you can
on the
blame that on
coach.
that on the coach.
Yes. I agree. They did nothing strange. This guy calls like he invented the game of football.
He had a point he wanted to make.
Yeah, well, it's a ridiculous point.
And Cam probably feels great now that he had the cheesesteaks and the pizza. He probably feels phenomenal.
I don't understand.
Why?
What I mean, you're trying to annoy me here because it's such a ridiculous thing. The guy's coming out of surgery.
No, he didn't come out of surgery.
You didn't tell people what you're talking about.
It wasn't the second he came out of surgery.
This big Dom buffoon brings like hoagies and pizza to the hospital.
Yeah, he's probably starving. Yeah, this wasn't the second he came out of surgery.
He probably did it for himself. He probably was like, hey, you know what? Let me do it under the guise of I'm going to give it to Scadaboo. I'm going to eat it all.
What if Dom is just a good guy?
Yeah, I find that very hard to believe.
What if Dom is a good guy?
He was the best guy around.
Rick, do you know what you're not allowed to do before surgery?
Eat?
Yeah, exactly. Eat.
Okay, all right. No. He didn't take him the cheesesteaks and pizza prior to surgery. The point is that I've had how many surgeries? When you can't eat leading up to the surgery, and then you're finally back in recovery, you're starving.
Yeah. When they give you like applesauce and don't let you eat solid foods.
No. That's once you're coming out of anesthesia, you dummy. Once you're settled in, you're starving. Starving.
It's ridiculous.
And you know what would sound good while I was in Philly? Because I couldn't leave because the bone was hanging out of my ankle. Was a delicious Angelo's cheesesteak.
It's ridiculous. I know that he's trying to win public favor. Good for him. It's ridiculous.
Listen, Dom wanted to make sure.
He felt guilty. The guy's obese, and he felt guilty that he needed to stuff some pizza in his face. So he did it under the guise of, I'm going to go to the hospital. I pretend this is for Scadaboo. He can't eat because the guy's having surgery, and I'll eat it down.
He probably had himself a cheesesteak after he was.
I'm sure he did. Cam, you want this cheesesteak? It's for you. No, I'm going to throw up.
I think it actually speaks. I actually think it speaks to the amount of respect that Cam Scadaboo was already garnered. That
you're probably right.
You saw the people reacted to him.
Yeah, I mean, even in Philly where the fans are slop, they give him a
standing ovation. Tell me Cam Scadaboo wouldn't be a perfect fit for to play for the Eagles.
Who wouldn't like Cam Scadaboo?
Nobody.
I mean, you see it already. Jaxson Dart, Cam Scadaboo get tremendous respect around the NFL.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so your Jets run by this week. There's some wild spreads this week, by the way.
I know. I looked yesterday.
You got a 15. I mean, look at these spreads.
Look at the game. Look at the games. Look at the scores of the games this week.
There was one. There was one game under 10 points. Is that right?
There was one game,
and it's only the Jets.
Yeah, just the Jets. And you know what happens when you get spreads like this?
Tell me.
I'll tell you exactly what happens.
Tell me.
Well, you want to do yourself a favor, dude. I'm here for you. What you want to do is go to FanDuel. Now, this isn't necessarily going to be an NFL read. Could be, might not be.
You don't have it? You can't find it?
No, I have it because it's not. You set me up for an NFL one, but it's an NBA. It's an NBA one. Just fine. NBA, NFL doesn't matter. It's NBA tip-off week. FanDuel's your home for live betting. Even if you miss the start of the game or you want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join because FanDuel's giving new customers, wait for it, $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just visit FanDuel.com/Rick to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. You got to be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, you can call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
That was a nice read. It makes me feel read envious.
Yeah, I should have thrown in Hope NY at 467.
67. Yeah. That's nice. You really got it going on. I'm not going to be read envious. I'm going to do a read as well. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, Tully time. It's the Frozen Frenzy. Every single NHL team in action tonight. Islanders visit the Bruins 7:15. Devils head to Colorado, take on the Avs at 9 o'clock. And the Rangers in Vancouver to play the Canucks at 10 o'clock. Meanwhile, Knicks visit the Bucks 8 o'clock. And at that same time, Game 4 of the World Series from L.A. It's a busy sports night. Luckily, we're very well rested. And that's game time. Brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So that's nice.
I'd take you a delicious cheesesteak or whatever you wanted.
No, I think it's self-serving is what it is.
I don't know if he meant to do it for that reason.
Maybe
I just
not.
think that he felt
Maybe
bad.
it was like subconsciously. He's like, I need a cheesesteak, but I'm going to diet, so I can't do that. I
Well,
want
he
some
probably
pizza
too.
too.
I'm sure a part of him. I'm sure everyone felt bad for the poor kid. I mean, this is as good as it gets. Rookie in New York, instant fan favorite. Like, I mean, a borderline cult hero already. Living his best life. He's at the Knicks games in the back of the paper flex. Like, he just everything going well for him, and he snaps his ankle in half.
Ugh, awful injury.
Gross.
I was reading from numerous different sources though that said he will, like, unequivocally be back at 100%. Not even.
I think the only thing you worry when the bone pops through the skin is the
infection,
whole
right?
infection stuff. But
yeah. All right, let's get to a call or two, and then RJ's going to. Wait, RJ, do you need this much time for CMT? You tell me.
No, you take a call.
Let's go to Ira in Staten Island. Ira, who sent me an email at like 4 o'clock in the morning this morning. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. After rewatching the game, and I want to get to the trade thing real quickly, that was like an arena football game, both defenses. And that's still the most alarming thing, and I'm happy and I'm going to enjoy this week. But, Glenn's defense is just atrocious. And except for Brownlee and Sherwood making 2 plays at the end, and like Rick said, the coach and the Bengals just, I don't know what he was thinking. Jets would have lost that game. But just going forward with the trade deadline, I agree with both of you. Quinnen Williams, I get a second-round pick, I move him. He clearly doesn't want to be here. Will McDonald, I would entertain. I think Quincy Williams will probably be out of here, too. I don't see them giving the contract yet. They gave Sherwood money. But getting to Breece Hall, while I don't like to pay running backs, all right, if they're going to feature him the way they did this past Sunday, and once again it was against a really lousy defense, but he's still very, very productive. At the very least, I'll franchise him. I would, if you guys look up the numbers, have RJ look up the numbers. I would offer him an extension like the Cook got in Buffalo. I think he's worth that type of money. He's dynamic. And I think by all means you have to keep Breece Hall. And I think Moogie has to do it, considering he botched getting a number 2 receiver for Justin Fields this year.
And, Ira, you're going to have a young quarterback next year playing at some point. And, I mean, what's better than the security blanket of a competent, capable running back?
That's right. These phone calls say, well, you don't have to take a quarterback in the first round. Yeah, you don't if you don't believe in one of them. But the Jets are going to have a top 3, top 4 pick. You got to draft a quarterback, and you got to pray to God that this regime, I think, which we're stuck with, is going to be able to mature this kid into a quarterback worthy of taking in the top 3 picks.
yeah, so James Cook signed a 4-year, $46 million deal. $9 million signing bonus, 28.8 guaranteed.
I mean, if you
11.5.
want to build your offense around him, I mean, he's a nice piece.
Yeah, I mean that's if you consistently use him properly.
Right.
I mean, we spent how many weeks talking about they're not using Breece Hall right?
A lot.
Right. I mean, they for whatever reason forgot after week 1 how to use Justin Fields properly.
I mean, he is one of the better dual threat running backs in the NFL.
Right. But I mean, he's not their guy. They didn't draft him. They spent the entire offseason talking about how, they weren't going to make a commitment to just having him as their RB1. It was going to be the 3 of them.
Right.
So, I mean, does he want to stick around?
I mean, if you pay him, he probably wouldn't want to stick around.
Right. I mean, yeah, but you thought that, just paying these guys would make everyone happy, when the reality is that, I mean, as much as you love the money and the security and everything else, all these guys want to win.
Right. And the problem is, that there's no winning coming down the pike.
No. So how long does that last?
You're not going to win this year. You're not going to win next year. Like, the soonest you could do anything is 2027.
Right. I mean, you paid Quinnen. Now he's unhappy. You just paid Sauce and you just paid Garrett. And the more losing you do, the more unhappy they're going to be.
It's only a matter of time.
Unless you, for some reason, which we haven't been able to do, get lucky, pick the right quarterback, and you see what can happen.
You need your Jaxson Dart.
Well, we could have drafted Jaxson Dart.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah,
could have drafted a quarterback, period.
All right, RJ.
Hi.
RJ.
Hi.
Oh, there you are. How you doing?
Good.
How we doing today?
Great.
You feel good about this show?
I think you've been awesome.
I'm not going to have to hear like 3 or 4 days. You didn't have energy. It wasn't your best work.
Listen, if you remember correctly, I went after you the next day. But no, you won't hear that.
RJ.
No, that day.
What's up?
That day he went after you to me.
Well, that day of, but the next day was
disgusting.
So
you talked right behind my back.
No, I was asked, and then I gave thoughts. But
When
then
you were asked by Rick?
But then the
No.
next day, I brought it right to you.
No. He asked. I think RJ just wanted to make sure, like that what he heard was on point.
I didn't want to make sure I was being unfair to you.
Yes.
So I bounced it off like a Tetris ball. I bounced it off another mind, and then the next day I brought it to you.
No, you didn't bring it to me. Rick brought it to me.
I don't
Rick
believe
said
is there a ball?
RJ thought you stunk yesterday.
RJ, I don't believe there's a ball in Tetris.
Isn't Tetris the? Oh no, you're right. What am I?
No.
Pong.
You're thinking of
Sorry.
Pong, yeah.
No, you're right. Tetris is the one with the
Yeah,
shapes.
no.
I apologize.
Tetris is the shapes.
I apologize. No, well, it happened
Rick,
on the
Rick
air.
brought it to my attention. It's fine. Listen, it's fine.
I was going to bring it to you after the show, but
That's because I protect you, Dave.
That's right. And if I recall correctly, you didn't think I stunk.
No, I didn't think you stunk. No.
Right. John RJ, they are anti-me.
I have empathy for you. Because I knew going in what to expect. Because I know how you are. As happy as you were, there was also two negative things that happened.
I lost neighbors for the year, and the Mets
I
had
know.
one of the great collapses in baseball history.
Your emotional gas tank wasn't 100% full.
No. So they want me to drive the full whatever it is. What's that road in Europe? The Autobahn on half a tank. How can I do that?
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
Sure you can.
No,
You just
I
get
can't,
off.
and I won't.
You just get off the Autobahn when you need gas.
Yeah, just get off. Always makes you feel better.
All right.
See, this is what you get now. You want this, RJ?
What?
You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2, New York.
What?
You want to go ahead with your CMT?
Sure.
You know damn well.
You shut your mouth.
To cuddle.
I'm servicing 3 times as many people as he's able to get to.
To marry.
Not everyone can afford to take off work and pay whatever it costs to get a foursome.
Or to trash.
Let the wild rumpus begin.
That.
Want a meat stick?
Is the question.
Why does it always happen now where it leads into that?
I'm the bad guy. Who made that?
You always go there.
You absolutely are the bad guy. Yes.
No, who made?
Always go
Okay,
there.
listen. Mine was heat of the moment. Who made that?
AI?
No, you made that.
AI.
You made that. You just yelled at me for being a little bit dirty, and you came in with he can service more guys and paying for a foursome.
Those were your words.
That was AI.
I mean, all he did was use your words against you.
Cut of My Trash brought to you by the Perisman firm. So, NFL trade deadline 1 week from today, Tuesday, 4 o'clock. We've talked about the different scenarios, so I asked the two of you, what is most likely to happen? Not what you would do, but what is most likely to happen by 4 o'clock next Tuesday? Would it be that Breece Hall is traded? Would it be that Quincy Williams is traded, who's also on an expiring
Quincy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Expiring contract, Quincy. Or
I
would
like him, man.
I like him too. You know where else I like him?
What's not to like?
Right in San Francisco. Or would it be
Stay away from my players.
that the Giants trade to acquire a receiver?
Ooh.
All right.
That's a nice question off the bat.
It's
RJ.
not bad. I'm going to marry Breece. I'm going to cuddle Quincy. I'm going to trash wide receiver.
Yeah, I'd like to answer that differently. I think I'm with Dave. Across
So
the board.
I asked you before the show about the possibility, likelihood even, of the Giants trading for a wide receiver because of the reason that I said, are you going to get a fair look at the development of Jaxson Dart? And your response was, you already know.
I do know.
You do know that he has talent, but don't you want him to continue to elevate? It feels like with what he's dealing with right now, which is impressive. But now that we're already impressed, don't you want him to kind of escalate that growth and not just
Plateau.
Yeah, with Wan'Dale Robinson and
Sure.
Slayton, who you
But
think
I mean, it's 5 games, and you say that. He's made not very good players look very good, and he's playing at a very high level.
But do you want to continue
I'm
to
not
ask
opposed to trading for a wide receiver. It just has to be the right move.
somebody that's around next year also.
100%.
Yeah.
If you do it like Jacoby Myers, you bring him in rest of the season, and he gets away, it would be criminal.
Well, plus how much do you really want to pay Jacoby Myers?
Not a lot.
Right. So, I mean, he
I
wants
want
to
to
get
build
paid.
around Jacoby Myers as my number 2.
No, I think that the other thing too, though, is one of the things that you're trying to, I don't want to say coach out of Jaxson Dart, but I think corral a little bit is some of the stuff you saw against the Eagles, where it's like trying to do a little bit too much, holding the ball too long, taking big hits, taking sacks,
right?
And maybe that alleviates a little bit of that if he actually had someone that other defenses were worried about.
If it's the right move and it makes sense for the future, then I'm not opposed to it.
Well, don't you think it makes sense with Brian Dable and Joe Shane, though? You keep telling me they got to win more games.
Therein lies the problem. is that these guys are going to make a move for different reasons than maybe the organization needs.
But they could package it as it's for Jaxson Dart, though.
Of course they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want him to develop any bad habits either in the meantime, also.
And by the way, you think I'm off base for saying I have the quarterback?
No, not at all.
No, I think everyone feels that way. It's just, I mean, don't you want him to continue? Like, just knowing that you have the quarterback shouldn't be enough.
Yeah, we checked that box.
Right, you check that box. Now you want to see him, like, you want to see him grow in the offense. You want to see him have success. Like, these are important games he's playing. It's not just good, good practice. Like, good experience is not always, experience is not always good experience. Like, you want him to go out there and actually, like, get something out of this.
Of course.
Sure.
But I firmly believe that he's the answer at quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's disagreeing with you.
Alrighty. Well, the Giants are in the NFC. They're not among the best teams in the NFC, but I come to the two of you to find out who is right now.
Well, John thought they were one of the 7 best teams.
Yeah, that's right. That changed quickly, huh?
There was a time. So
don't wait till the end of the game. Make these statements in the middle of the game.
Would it be the Packers, who just took down Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers? I think remind us all how good they can be. Would it be the Eagles, who at 6-2 might just be figuring things out on the fly? Also said they are not going to trade A.J. Brown. Or would it be the Lions, who lurk in the NFC with the best scoring differential in the conference? Honorable mention to the Rams and Bucks.
I'm surprised you don't have the Rams there, to be honest.
I'm surprised. I mean, you're all in with the Rams. I'm surprised you don't have them there.
I wanted to, but to answer
Stafford.
To answer
yeah,
Don's,
but I think he doesn't like the Rams. And
no,
that's true. Way of getting
well,
back
to answer Don's question, who are you taking out?
Who?
We can put the Rams in ahead of the question being answered. Who are we taking out, though? I'll let you guys decide.
Oh, man. It's a tough question to answer right now, RJ. Best in the NFC right now. I think until proven otherwise, I think I'm going to still have to go with the Eagles. I'll marry the Eagles. I'll cuddle the Packers. I'll trash the Lions.
I don't think there's a wrong answer, but I don't agree with that. I'm going to marry the Lions. I think this is a very good football team.
How long is that defense going to last? I mean, how long is that defense going to hold up?
Last year they were so banged up. They're going to be healthy.
They're banged up now.
These guys are not out for the season, though. And offensive, there's such a massive problem. I'm going to marry Detroit. I'm going to cuddle Philly. And I think the Packers are a really dangerous team. They play a lot of really mediocre football. A lot of it. I mean, the Arizona game was not good. The first half of this game against Pittsburgh was not good. So
second half
was great.
Really
great.
Good.
Elite half of football. But I just need to see a little more consistency. I'll trash the Packers.
It feels like Micah Parsons is figuring it out. It feels like their defense has the higher ceiling, though.
I think of the highest ceilings of all these teams, it might be Green Bay. They just don't consistently give me that performance.
By the way, I'm watching the highlights, which Dave would look down his nose at me for. In the 16th inning in the baseball game, they brought out a nice little charcuterie board of snacks.
It's beautiful.
I don't look down at you for watching highlights. It's not my chosen path of what I'd like to do.
That was
Sounds
nice.
like you're saying you look down on them.
They had a wooden cutting board and everything right in the dugout. That was nice.
That's gorgeous. RJ, how would you answer that question?
I would marry the Eagles. I would cuddle the Lions and trash the Packers.
How about you, Raymond? You're an NFC guy.
I hate to say it, but I'll probably marry the Eagles. I mean, say what you want about them. They keep finding ways to win. Cuddling Detroit just because they seem to be finding their way a little bit. And, trash is not the right word because the Packers are at power. They're
by the way, have the best record in the conference right now.
But
in the reception.
I don't know. I'm not ready to fully buy in that they're better than the Eagles and the Lions just yet.
Alrighty, so we entered the AFC. How about we entered the NFC. How about the AFC? Chiefs.
You just corrected yourself from nothing.
Well, I think I said, how about the... Yeah, maybe
how about the NFC? Sorry, how about the NFC?
I still have too late. Yeah, so
that's understandable.
AFC. Chiefs, big win last night. Game never really all that close. Colts, who have the best record in football, 7-1. Or the Bills, who did remind us are capable of dropping a 40-piece right on you.
So most of your questions, I think there's numerous answers for. I don't think that there are for this.
He thinks there's one answer for this one.
I think I'm going right in the order you gave him. I'm marrying the Chiefs, I'm cuddling the Colts, and I'm trashing the Bills right now. And Rick will do the same.
Rick's definitely marrying the Chiefs.
So Colts, Bills right now, you would take, on neutral site, you would take the Colts.
Buffalo is not playing good football, and Buffalo is all banged up.
Are we answering this question now, or are we answering this question as to, like, once we get to the postseason?
Yeah,
now?
Now.
Well, if it's now, I would go same order. I would go Kansas City, I would go Colts, I would go Bills.
Look at that. There's only one answer.
But I think, if as we progress down the line here, I don't know, I think I would have a hard time if you said they bet one side of this and it was Colts, Bills on a neutral site. I would still have.
Well, it's not going to be a neutral site.
No, I'm just saying I would have a hard time betting against Josh Allen in that spot.
Fair.
But how are they stopping Jonathan Taylor?
I'm not sure there's ever been let me see technically right now, 7th place team that we've ever felt collectively better about than the current Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, that's all
they're
because
a
of
terrific football team right now.
Alrighty.
The weapons are astounding.
Yeah, Rashid Rice, so much for the thought of easing him back.
By the way, stop giving us this crap where you're going to discipline him. He's a different guy. He's the same guy. He's just ultimately very talented.
That's right. So
that's why we let you get away with what you get away with.
Is that right?
There's no one else showing up for a show 7 minutes before the show starts.
It's a good point.
It's not fair. I'm
What do you mean it's not fair?
42s now.
Okay, but just recently, that's still only 18 minutes before the show starts.
How much time do you need?
Well, I would say, that it doesn't change though. It's not like in the NHL you have to show up a certain amount of time before the game. They don't.
We're not playing in the NHL.
This is my NHL now. Yeah.
It's pretty high level stuff. Media market number 1, ESPN.
Do you think that me showing up 18 minutes prior to the show hurts the show in a negative way?
We want you to care more about us.
I care
we know
a
you
ton.
We know you care about the show. Care about us. Like, hey, how was your night yesterday? Make some small talk. Be one of the guys.
If I ask Ray to see a picture of the girl that he's allegedly dating, I get screamed at for being some kind of a lunatic. I can't be that person.
Alrighty. Finally, so those are the things that Dave defends in his life. Rick, I ask you.
Here we go. What do you got, RJ?
I haven't come after you like a month.
And you're
That's
coming
right.
after,
All streaks meant to be
the gloves
broken.
are off, aren't they?
No. It's just assessing.
Now let's go. What do you got?
It's just assessing with what's going on in your life right now. Because I was thinking, my friend Dave, football season hasn't been all that kind to him. He found his quarterback, but there's a lot of other issues he's sorting through right now. And I asked my other friend Rick to assess which of them are most concerning. Would it be that he's last in our picks right now? Would it be that he's tied for last in our fantasy football league?
Oof.
Or would it be that the Giants are in last place in the NFC East?
What hurts him the most?
Taking on injuries by the week, yeah.
Ooh.
We're like the Titanic here.
I think I'll marry. What hurts him the most is the Giants. I'll marry the Giants. I will cuddle the picks because this would be 3 straight years, and I'll trash fantasy because at least he's already won that league.
He reminds us of his team name every
all
week.
the time. Yeah, champions. Champions.
See, Rick gets me. He is right all across the board. The Giants hurts terribly. The picks, I feel like I'm going to be fine with the picks, and I am having an awful. I'm usually very good in fantasy football. Almost every league I'm in, I'm just not doing well this season.
Just having a down year.
Just a bad year. I've been savaged by injuries. But
all the injuries with the Giants.
Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, just
that's
of
tough.
injuries.
All the injuries with the Giants and Niners. Like I was talking a couple of weeks ago, that game on paper was awesome.
That's had a little juice, right?
Yeah, and I was talking to somebody yesterday, and it was like, oh, so you're going to go to that, huh? Almost like you're doing something out of obligation.
It sounds like Brock Purdy's going to play in this game.
Gonna give it a try. It sounds like we'll see.
Toes all healed up.
Yeah, I don't know if playing on that turf is the best idea. Off of
Nobody gets hurt on that turf.
No, it's clean. That's Cover My Trash, brought to you by the Perisman Firm. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call the Perisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS and get the justice you deserve. The Perisman Firm, where your case is their cause.
Very nice.
That's real nice.
That's well done by RJ, isn't it?
He's the best.
Yeah.
This is why 1,000 people were watching him and Raymond just not talk sitting in the studio yesterday.
Yeah. 1,000 people.
I saw a disturbing tweet a couple minutes ago.
What about what?
It's not going to make you happy.
Is this great? Is this
I think it's the right time. I think this is on the heels of just learning that the Giants, Giants being 2-6 really hurts you the most. So this is from Tommy. He is a podcaster for Giants Country. This is the Giants' defense ranks right now. They're 30th in total yards allowed, 29th in yards allowed per game, 27th in points allowed per game, 24th in passing yards allowed per game, 30th in rushing yards allowed per game. And this is all with 5 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 4 third-round picks, $141 million to Burns, 87 to Lawrence, 45 to Holland, 54 to Adebo, and 40 to Akereke.
That's great news. And on the heels of that wonderful news about the Giants and all the money they're investing in the defense and how bad the defense is, let's bring in our dear friend Mel Kiper Jr. Time now for the Kiper Report, brought to you by the Perisman firm. Good morning, Mel. How are you?
I was just talking to your outstanding producer, RJ, and I was just reminded of the fact that I've never dealt with a different co-host than just you two. So it's never been anybody else in those seats that I've dealt with over all these years I've done this show except you two, which makes you the Cal Ripken of radio, because I don't think there's ever been a day that I've come on this radio show where I haven't talked to anybody but you guys. There was no fill-ins, no substitutes, nobody else, just you guys.
Because we are the Cal Ripken of radio. That's the truth.
I'm serious. That's on RJ. I've never have, because RJ said the same guys are ready. The guys are. Well, when have the guys not been ready?
It's a great question, Mel.
I should use you in my next contract negotiation.
We have Mel. You know what it is?
Good. I'll be there for you, pal.
We have too much respect for you to let you sit down with.
Yeah, we don't want to pawn you off on the B team. We love you, and we want you all for ourselves.
I mean, seriously, do you guys ever miss a day?
No.
In the summer, we take time off, but not during the heart of the football season. No time off.
Okay.
All right, Mel, so you complained about some officiating a couple of weeks back.
I guess I did, yes.
I'm not blaming that the Giants lost the game because of the officiating, but that officiating for the Giants and the Eagles was egregious. That's a fumble from Jalen Hurts. They clearly have no understanding of how to call that play. It's got to be gone. The offensive pass interference on Darius Slayton. I mean, Mel, how do you watch a football game and take it seriously when the officiating in that game is so egregious?
Yeah, that's a great question, because I always have looked at the NFL. My father was more of a baseball fan than a football fan. Okay, he loved baseball. I grew up baseball. Football was my love. Baseball was his. It was kind of co with me, 1 and 1A, but he was all baseball. And he'd watch football, but he didn't love it. He'd go to the Colt games. He had season tickets. But he always said, and Ernie, of course, he echoed this, because Ernie, was a great baseball fan. It has always been a huge baseball fan. Ernie loves baseball as well as football. And he always said, you can't call back a 3-run homer in baseball. That was an Ernie, of course, he comment. Can't call back a 3-run homer. And my father always said, watch all these plays. They're beautiful plays, and they're ruined by a penalty. How many hits do football players take that don't even matter, don't count? The play didn't count. It was called back, and we're sitting there, and now we got to always wonder: is there a flag? Does it come up on the screen that there's a flag? You're always worried. It used to be a nice run play back in the day. You couldn't get a nice run play for 15, 18 yards without a holding penalty. So again, they could call penalties every play. We know that. So I always said, if I were Roger Goodell, I would, or it was a Tagliabue or Pete Rozelle, if I were the commissioner of the NFL all these years, since I would meet with officials in the summer or in the off season. And just go through everything, and tell them, hey, we'd rather not have a flag, would rather not have a game, filled with penalties. If it's close, error in the side up, let it go. Just let it go. Nobody's going to show a replay of a penalty that should have been called that wasn't, normally, and if it wasn't, they just move on. But these penalties that ruin plays and destroy beautiful plays, and these guys take these hits, it's awful when you see a player get hurt on a play that didn't count because it was a flag. And you see that in the NFL. So I'm with you, but I don't even replay. I hate replay. Replay, to me, was the worst. And it doesn't cure all ills. People thought it would. It doesn't. Sometimes it makes it worse, because if you have it and you don't fix it, it's even worse. So and it stops the game. It hurts the momentum of the game. Then you got to worry about now. It's called, but we go to replay, and then we got to go over to hunt. Oh, is he? Oh. I mean, come on. And when it was supposed to be a question, you're supposed to go with what the call was, and sometimes they go spend 20 minutes and then they reverse it. Same thing in college football. So I'm frustrated by it. Always have been. It's part of football, I guess. We have to live with is penalties galore. Like I said, I did that study every week, and you see penalties. You see teams with 7 or more penalties. Just about most teams 7 or more penalties, and it's ridiculous. So I'm with you, but that's just what we have to live with football. That's why it's still the king of all sports. Amazingly, with all the things we complain about and all the gripes we have, it's still the king of all sports in this country.
Mel, so I think we all agree that Jaxson Dart is clearly the guy, right? I mean, I just think you see how coaches and players around the NFL have responded to him. They all believe the same thing. But as far as like how you break down tape and you're watching these games, how much are you seeing development, and improvement week to week from Jaxson Dart?
Well, I think the development's going to be it's going to be up and down. It's not going to be the arrow's not always going to keep pointing up with young quarterbacks. You're going to have those games where you say, wow, that was an awful performance. You remember when Sam Darnold said he was seeing ghosts. Those things happen to young quarterbacks where it's just not clicking that particular day. And then you compound it with no Malik Neighbors and no Cam Scatteraboo, and injuries affect all these teams too. And we don't really factor that in enough, what these players have to deal with at a young age when they're developing, but all the pieces around them keep going down. And then you have to alter your game plan, alter what you're doing there. It's so much thrown at these quarterbacks, and they're going to have good games, they're going to have bad games, and that's just the way it is. So it's not going to be a steady progression for a young quarterback. You're going to have a lot of bumps in the road. And for Jaxson, the competitiveness is something that's going to take him a long way. The talent, undeniable, and the players see it. And I think you see it. Everybody sees it. You saw it at Ole Miss. Now, there were some meltdowns there as well. You go back to the Florida game. That was a game where you say, whoa, that was one game. And every quarterback has those types of games. So for Jaxson, once you feel like you have the guy, and they do, you're in a good spot mentally as a team, because once you got to fix that. I've been going through this for the last couple of weeks on all the shows I do. If you don't have the quarterback, you're spinning your wheels. You got to have everything perfect around that guy, and then even then, is that enough? So when you got a quarterback like a Josh Allen or a Burrow or a Lamar or the number one guy in the NFL, which is what undeniably Patrick Mahomes, he is the best quarterback in the NFL and always has been. It's almost the first year he stepped foot on as a starter, which was the second year. He didn't even play his first year till the last game. So he had to do it a different way. He wasn't out there like Jaxson Dart playing. He was watching Alex Smith. So there's, like I say, we forget about how guys' path to where the greatness, how it was achieved. And it's different. There's like snowflakes. They're all different ways to develop a quarterback. But for Jaxson, yes, I think they have to feel very comfortable with the fact that they have the right quarterback for the next 15, 18 years.
All right, speaking of the quarterback, Mel, and I watched these games very closely this week. I watched Indiana, I watched Oregon. I know weather was an issue in Oregon, but I mean, none of these guys jump off the page to me. I imagine at some point somebody will, but am I missing something? Like, do you look at these guys and say, there's going to be a stud quarterback in this draft or two? Or is there a chance that you get no studs in this draft?
That's a great question, because I was having that conversation with a scout in the NFL just the other day, because I have a new big board coming out this Thursday. I'll be finalizing that tonight and tomorrow morning, and we were talking about quarterbacks like we always do. And I said, it may end up being just Fernando Mendoza, because I've said all along, I think Dante Moore, and I think that Ty Simpson and Lenora Sellers and Sam Levitt and John Mateer and all these quarterbacks should go back. So, and I don't know how many will, and we were talking about that. And then I know Field Yates said yesterday in our podcast, the First Draft podcast, he had spoken to people in the league that think the intel that they're getting is that those quarterbacks will be going back. There's a good chance they will go back. Now, I haven't heard that definitive. I don't think you can be that definitive yet, but Fields hearing that from his sources in the league. We were talking about that with mine the other day, and, again, you look at, if it's just Fernando Mendoza, that's one quarterback in the top 20, maybe in the first round, is going to be one quarterback. That's it for all these quarterback-needy teams. And then to your question, is Fernando Mendoza, came from Cal to Indiana, with all these pieces around him, and in a schedule that's been very, obviously friendly, schedule friendly. Does he have the wow factor? And, he's a good quarterback. There's no question. He's accurate. He can move enough. He's a great leader. Does he have the wow factor? No. But is he going to be a good quarterback in the NFL? Yeah, he should be. Moore has only had 5 starts going into this year. He was in the rain. They ran the ball, and then he got hurt. He got the bloody nose, and he was out against Wisconsin, where they kind of sleepwalking through that game as a huge favorite, knowing that they basically throw their helmets on the field and win against an awful Wisconsin team. So at the end of the day, that's where we are. Ty Simpson, that was only started 1 year. He should go back. Lenora Sellers, if he goes back, it's going to have to be at South Carolina, where they better tell him, Shane Beamer, say, we got an offensive line that we're going to try to fortify via the portal. If they don't give him that, then you go back there and be running for your life. So he's going to have a decision to make. Go somewhere else, stay at South Carolina, just say, hey, I got talent. I'll go into the NFL, and hopefully they'll let me learn a little bit before they force me out on the field and treat me like maybe Jordan Love was treated in Green Bay. That's what I think Lenora Sellers needs more than any of these quarterbacks, with the talent he has, as raw as he is. If he comes into the league, Don't expect Lenore Stellers to be out there unless you have packages because he can run. So at the end of the day, maybe only one quarterback in the top 5, and that quarterback's not going to be a elite prospect that you're saying, whoa, this guy's got enormous talent. He's going to take the league by storm. There's not that guy right now. And heck, Jaxson Dart wasn't viewed as that guy. There are a lot of mixed opinions about Jaxson Dart from people in the league who weren't sold on him coming into the league as a franchise quarterback. That's why he didn't go in the top 10 of the draft.
So, Mel, what you're telling me is this is not a great year for the Jets to be as bad as they are?
I'll say this: nobody knows what the year is. I always scream about this, and when I talk to people in the league, I say, "You guys don't know either." And when you talk to people who are realistic in the league, because my friends in the league that I talk, they get it. Nobody knows. You're hoping you get the right guy. But you don't know. You just don't know. And there's no secret formula to picking quarterbacks and knowing that, hey, I have the right guys. Because you're saying, well, who are the guys that belong? Well, Jaxson Dart wasn't viewed by everybody in the league as that guy. I thought when I did the first mock, I had him going to New Orleans at 9. Because I thought, oh boy, looks like he's got the chance to be the next great quarterback for New Orleans, and you think about Archie Manning and coming to New Orleans, and then you got the Giants with Eli Manning, Ole Miss. But I think, okay, are they going to take him that high? I'll put him at 9 to the Saints. Well, he didn't go 9 to the Saints. And he dropped down a lot further than that. So again, Shador thought he'd go. No way is he getting out of the first round. He went in the 5th round. So, again, you look at quarterbacks that we think we know, but we really don't know, and nobody, and I said this on draft day, and people say, oh, Kiper says they're clueless, and I said we're all clueless. I am. Everybody in the league is. I tell the guys in the league, you are too. Ernie Accorsi is the only one that I know of that understood quarterbacks. He was around Johnny Unitas. He was around Burt Jones. He did the supplemental draft with Bernie Kosar. Then he flipped the whole Rivers, then got Eli Manning. That's a GM and a football man, Ernie Accorsi, that was around the great quarterbacks and did everything he could to make sure his team, and he even said it, if you don't have the guy, go get the guy. Keep swinging because you got to have the quarterback in the NFL. And guess what? Once you get him, you got to be sitting there being so happy as an organization that we kind of lucked out. We thought we knew, but we weren't sure. And once we get them, hey, they had Daniel Jones. Did that work out? Now it's working out in Indy. Sam Darnold's working out pretty good where he is. Who the hell knows what these quarterbacks are going to become where they are? And a lot of times the organizations, as I said before, the organizations ruin these quarterbacks more than they do.
All right, Mel, you really are the best. We appreciate you, the energy that you bring to the show, and the Iron Men got to go now, but we'll be back next week, and we will. Well,
again, the organizations ruin co-hosts and stuff, and nobody's ruining you guys because you're unruinable. Is that a word? Unruinable?
Wow.
That's you guys.
It is now.
That.
We're going to use it now. We love you. Thank you, Mel.
Have a great day, guys. Take care.
We'll talk to you. The great Mel Kiper Jr. And that Mel Kiper Jr. report brought to you by the Parisman Firm. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call the Parisman Firm right now at 718-WORKERS and get the justice you deserve. The Parisman Firm, where your case is their cause. I like that. The Iron Men of radio.
Yeah. I may make a new hat with that.
By the way, has anybody ever got 2 That's a Great questions during an interview before?
I don't think so.
Uh-huh.
I think that might be the first.
So is it fair to say I dominated that interview?
Dominated, yeah. That was a no contest. I threw the towel.
But don't feel bad. I didn't think you were bad.
Well, no, I don't think I was bad either, but it's just, you were elite.
I was elite.
I want to ask a great question.
I was elite.
It's fine. You won that one.
You stick with it.
I won the last one.
You're very good.
Well, no, don't do that now.
No, you're doing a great job.
I see what you're doing. Don't do that now.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. Look at the smile on your face. You know what you're doing.
But no, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you are.
You do. No, I'm here to prop you up. You're doing a great job.
I don't like what you just did there.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. Got a lot of calls to get to. We got to get back to the baseball. Knicks with an important game tonight. 1-800-919-3776. Stuff you missed, 9:15. Busy time right here on ESPN New York. Well, let's see what's happening on those roads this morning and bring in our dear friend, maybe our dearest, the great Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Lots of bumps in the road this morning. Let's go out to the Merritt Parkway South exit 20 into Westport. It's a collision. Traffic slowing down Garden State Parkway North at the Union Tolls. A collision there. Grand Central Parkway East at Parsons Boulevard. An accident. Jackie Robinson East at Union Turnpike. A crash. Westbound BQE at Metropolitan Avenue. Accident being cleared. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit. offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports, coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit pcadevzone.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime on 880 ESPN New York.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Friends, it's football season, the best time of the year. You should be out there tailgating, cheering on your team, and enjoying every Sunday. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. You don't have to live like that. There's help. Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and is dedicated to helping you get back in the game. Here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that deliver real results. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, and sciatica with a plan that's customized for you. Same-day and next-day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is always close. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Visit SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Most major insurances are accepted. That's SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Listen up, football fans. Ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, the NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN.
Caffeine doesn't have to be bitter or boring anymore. 5-Hour Energy shots are bringing the flavor and energy. One of my personal favorites, strawberry banana. It's giving smoothie vibes in a compact caffeinated shot. Whether you like your energy sour, fruity, or tropical, with 17 flavors, there's something for everyone. And yeah, it's got as much caffeine as a 12-ounce cup of coffee, but with zero sugar and no crash. Big flavor, tiny bottle, tasty caffeine done right. You can grab yours in-store or hit up 5hourenergy.com or order on Amazon today.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I enjoy talking to Mel every week. It's one of the highlights of my week. I really think he's terrific.
I think Mel is, hands down, week to week, probably the most consistent that we get.
He's excellent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he's going to talk about each week, but it's going to be
But you know he's going to have energy when he does it.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be, I mean, it's going to be shot out of a cannon. Like at one point, Raymond's like, he's shot out of a cannon. I was like, well, what do you expect?
He said that to me as well.
He's probably all hopped up on pumpkin pie, no crust, and some no-fat whipped cream.
Probably. Which is fine.
It's the time of the season.
Which is fine. I like that he recognizes our work ethic, though.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, we don't really take days off except the summer.
Right. When it's a slow time is when we take time off.
Right. We need. We need some rest. We need a little break.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including, this is sad, college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. By the way, you'd say this is a very busy time of sports, right? Very busy?
I would say this is probably the busiest, yeah.
Yeah. Just to let you know, next Monday, November 3rd, which feels earlier than ever, college basketball full swing.
Wow.
Yeah.
No one more excited than Alex. No one.
He cannot wait.
He cannot wait.
Yeah. So how about this? We're debating what to do for Thanksgiving. We're going to host it. We're going to go somewhere. What's the plan going to be? Alex, who has very little to say about a lot with this stuff because he doesn't care. He'll eat wherever we go. You hear him chime in from the other room. I want to be home. Well, why? Do you want to be home so badly? North Carolina is playing in the Bahamas at 4 o'clock, and I want to watch that game in a room by myself. Yeah.
Well, there goes your plans. Looks like home it is.
Home it is. I'm fine with that.
Start cooking.
I'm fine. Yeah, because I'll really be doing a lot of cooking.
Why don't you make one? How about this? Why don't you make an
Don't
attempt?
pressure me.
I'm not pressuring you. I'm making a suggestion.
Okay.
Why don't you try to make one dish for Thanksgiving? Like one surprise, could be a side.
Like a green bean casserole?
Well, yeah, I mean, it could be a dessert, whatever your heart desires. Just one.
You know what would be nice?
Special little thing.
I'll tell you what would be nice.
What would be nice?
If Alex would make it with me. If we could do it as like a tag team, as a tandem, I think that would be fun.
How about you make a deal with him? Say, listen, Alex, we've had multiple invitations all over the place. I want to do you a solid because I know you want to be in your room watching the North Carolina game.
Right.
You help me make one dish for Thanksgiving. We'll stay home and have Thanksgiving.
I think that's good bartering.
That's nice bartering there.
That's really good bartering.
You can name it after his favorite North Carolina player. This is the special, whatever you want to call the dish.
The Caleb Wilson special?
Exactly right.
Oh, I mean, I'm driving him yesterday. I got to hear about, Dad, we're too deep at every position, and Bogovats is not clear by the NCAA. I'm like, oh, my God, Lee, stop it.
I should love it.
It's relentless, though.
Don't listen. He doesn't love the Giants the way you love the Giants, but at least he loves something.
He loves the Giants.
But not like this.
No, Carolina is his just passion.
That's his team.
That's his team.
Yep.
He loves them. Let's go to, you know what? I'm hopeful this will be uplifting. Danny in Australia with good news from down under. Good morning, Danny. How you doing?
Good evening, boys. How are you all?
We're doing great. How are you?
I am doing really well. Look, one of the reasons why I'm calling, you actually mentioned my name yesterday or this morning for me. When you're talking to a gentleman named Ben.
Right.
I think his name was. My thoughts are with Ben. I hope he gets through it. I was diagnosed at the same age. It's rough and it's tough, but you get there, you fight. It sounds like he's got a great attitude, so I hope he does get there. But I'm great. I've not been fitter. I'm in the best condition of my life. I'm 43, so yeah, I'm pretty good.
Well, that's great. News. I mean, honestly, we think about you all the time. We talk about you all the time. To hear that you're doing so well, because it was certainly a scary diagnosis when it first happened. So we're thrilled about that, Danny.
Yeah, it's a grim thing, but you get there, you get your attitude up, and you fight through it. Not the predominant reason I'm calling in. The NBA guys is really, really annoying me. Fast breaks, going for 3-pointers, 1 on 3, go for 3, miss the shot, brick it, rebound goes the other way, do the same thing again. Guys are falling on the court like it's the Seattle fish market, just limp and flopping around everywhere. It's pathetic. The refereeing's bad. Luka just got a foul just then. He's in bed doing nothing. He's got a foul from this phone call. It's rough to watch. It's really, really bad.
Yeah, I mean, the unfortunate thing is and thanks for the call, Danny, and good luck and good health and all that stuff for you and your family. I mean, I can't argue. The NBA regular season, the NBA postseason is amazing. I think it's great. The NBA regular season, and you know what the problem is? We're a week in, Rick,
right?
And people are already complaining about the regular season.
But it's not new, though.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Like, this is something that's been going on for how long? There are a lot of people that don't like this version of the NBA. There's a lot of people that don't like how little emphasis is put on regular season games, especially when you got 82 of them. Right? Like, I mean, if you're not going to take the regular season serious, like, why would we? You're getting paid huge money.
Right.
This is your job.
Right. And playing, it doesn't seem like it's all that important.
I have to beg you. I have to incentivize you to play. Can you imagine that? Like if we had enough power at our jobs to be like, you know what you're paying us isn't good enough. You want us to show up? Give us a little something extra.
Yeah.
We got to load manage.
It's wild, isn't it?
We got to load manage. Tell John, hey John, if you want us to be at our best during football season, you're gonna need to give us some extra time off. I'm gonna need Fridays.
It's wild to think about this.
That's just that's how much the power has swung to the players.
I mean, is there any sport where the players have more power than the NBA?
Well, it's just, but I mean, in reality, I mean, what they're doing isn't really hard to do, like as players. Like if you don't want to play, it's very easy just to be, I mean, hey, you know, I tweaked my hamstring. Like there's ways to do it. Now, I mean, it was done, I think, with the best intentions, right? Like when Greg Popovich started to do it, it was because, hey, I got an older team. I'm trying to win a championship. I can't have him playing 82 games. He kind of mocked the NBA. Like he's sending guys home, you know, during games on commercial flights where people are seeing them walk through airports as games are being played. But I think it was done with the right intentions, but now it's just these are the unintended consequences that come from it.
That's right. And now you've turned some people off of the NBA product.
Well, because it makes sense. I mean, in theory, it makes sense. If you know you're going to be a playoff team, it makes perfect sense. Right? Like 82 games, we all recognize every time we go to the table for collective bargaining, it's always, I mean, that comes up. Like we're playing too many games. Fans don't want to watch so many games. And then it all goes back to the same thing. Well, do you want to take less money? No. We don't want to take less money. Well, so then we're going to play 82. The NHL's playing 84 games now. The NFL's going to play 18 games now. So it's like, I mean, for the players and for, I mean, some of these organizations, because there's science behind it, that are trying to win championships, they realize that, hey, we got to keep our guys healthy. The best way to do that is to limit their minutes during the regular season.
Yeah, no,
because the reality is for these teams, it doesn't make a difference. That's the crappy part, is it doesn't really make a difference.
Right.
For them.
So you're playing all these games, and ultimately, what does it really matter? Like, right. I'm excited about the Knicks tonight. I want to watch them go up against Giannis. I want to see how they're going to play after losing to Miami. But at the end of the day, if they lose, that sucks. But all right, it's not the end of the world.
No, because you know you'll be a playoff team. Now, I mean, if you get into a situation where because you didn't take the regular season seriously and your seeding isn't great and you go up in a matchup that doesn't favor you and you lose, then you'll probably be criticized for it.
Correct.
So, but that's the risk that you run. And on the other side of that, you risk wearing your players down and then not having enough to make it through an entire postseason.
That's right. Let's quickly, before we break and come back, go to Eric in Manhattan. Eric, you're on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
First, I had a point about the Jets defense and Steve Wilkes, but I did just want to say that I could not disagree with Ira anymore about most of what he was saying about drafting a quarterback and the guys he feels like is checked out. I just couldn't disagree with him anymore.
Well, tell us why.
Well,
don't say but. Tell us why.
I follow college football.
Well,
I follow college football pretty closely. Go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry.
No. Tell me. So, are you going to tell me why you disagree with Ira?
Yeah. So, I follow college football pretty closely, and just like Dave said to Mel Kiper, none of these college quarterbacks are jumping out at me. You know, Mendoza, he's finally playing in a Big Ten schedule. He's been good, but I'm not super impressed. I don't think he's that Joe Burrow type guy. The kid from Oregon, he's only played a few games, and he really hasn't played all that great. The kid from Oklahoma, he's been hurt, but he's still trying to play through it, and he really hasn't played very well.
Yeah,
so it kind of makes me think, like, what's more important to him? Like, playing or, like, helping his team win. So I'm really not sold on any of these guys.
Right, but on the other side of that, though.
If the Jets do get it.
Right, but in fairness, though, on the other side of that, and Dave, with one of his great questions, asked Mel, I mean, he brought it up, is how many teams thought that Jaxson Dart would be this?
It's fair.
How many teams thought that, how many teams outside of Sean Payton thought that Bo Nix?
Well, where did Patrick Mahomes go?
Could step right in.
Right. I mean, I don't think you could list off 30 guys that don't make sense.
Right, but here's what it comes down to for Jets fans, and maybe I'm a little piece of this too, is that because we've had such a hard time doing it, drafting, developing, it's like we would like to just be handed over hey, here's the guy. This is the guy you have to draft. This is the can't-miss guy. You can't screw this guy up. And one of those doesn't exist right now in this draft.
That's right. So you're going to have to hope that you can hit on the right guy, whether you're the first pick or the third pick or the
which
fifth
I have
pick.
no confidence is going to happen.
And on top of that, also then develop a guy who you don't even know if is going to be the guy, even with a good coaching staff.
Right. Exactly right. And I think there would be more comfort if you had a coach that had a track record like Brian Daboll had, or Sean Payton has had. You know what I mean? Like Sean Payton, like, hey, if you have a head coach that identifies his guy and is saying to you, I don't care what anyone says, where you have this guy, where you have this guy ranked, he's my guy. I would feel more comfortable with that as opposed to now we have an offensive coordinator that doesn't seem like he's doing a very good job, and a head coach that we don't really know if he can be a good head coach making that decision.
That's right. That's right.
That's the problem. Like, as bad as Brian Daboll's been as a head coach, he has had success. Now, how much success you want to give him for Josh Allen, that's up to you. But he did have some, like, he had a hand in that. What percentage
Well, he had
of that?
a hand in that. Daniel Jones had a very good season under him.
So, like, at the very least, there was some level of comfort knowing that this is the guy that Brian Daboll went to battle for. This guy he would have taken with the third overall pick.
Right.
He's fully invested in this guy. He has had success developing quarterbacks. So if it's going to work, you're giving it a pretty good chance to work.
Let's take a break. Come back. There's crime on crime. Giant on giant crime.
Oh,
yesterday.
I saw this. This was nasty.
This can't make you feel great. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
It's NBA tip-off week, and FanDuel is your home for live betting. So even if you missed the start of the game or want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join because FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just visit FanDuel.com/Rick to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
Right now, police are stepping up patrols to make sure drivers and pedestrians obey our crosswalk laws. Why? Because every year in New York, people are injured or killed just crossing the street. So remember, pedestrians, obey traffic signals and use crosswalks. And drivers, yield to pedestrians in crosswalks. If you don't, we will educate you on the law. And you may get a ticket, because tickets get attention, and that saves lives. A message from the Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Listen, the weather is starting to cool off a little bit and the cold is coming fast. Fill up your oil before the cold sets in. Now's the best time because the prices are still so low. By the time we get to Halloween and early November, you know it's going to be freezing. So make it easy to keep your house comfortable and warm. That's what Romeo's Fuel does. They keep you warm with discount home heating oil. Order online at romeosfuel.com. Now fully serving Nassau and Suffolk, go to romeosfuel.com today. That's romeosfuel.com.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
I'm so upset. I don't know how I'm going to get through the day.
Why?
I'm on fumes anyway. And now we got this work questionnaire about best friends, and no one will admit to having best friends in the workplace.
I don't have a single best friend. I have
yes, you do.
I don't have one best friend.
Forget it.
Do you want to be my best friend?
You can't get off this Michael K. nonsense for a minute,
This
huh?
is very upsetting to you.
Very
I don't
upsetting.
have one single best friend, though.
Okay, that's fine.
I love you guys like you're like family members. I don't even consider you just friends. I consider you more than friends.
Okay. But you can't pick your family. You can pick your friends.
Well, no, but it's the beauty of having friends that you consider family. You pick them.
You pick them. You pick
Right.
us.
Like
you pick us all over again.
I have family members I like to put on waivers.
So you wouldn't trade us for anybody?
No, like I would. I mean, there's a real chance that if we went to a wide open draft, that some people get their feelings hurt.
If you had to draft anybody at the station, number one overall pick, you're going K, aren't you?
No, I go you.
You'd go me?
I go you.
Nice.
I can't work without you.
Yeah, but K could fill my shoes.
No, dude, we
He has
share
very
a
big
brain.
feet.
We share a brain at this point.
Yeah, I know it's a little weird.
I'm not doing radio with anyone else ever.
Is that really true?
That is really true.
So I've ruined you for everybody.
Yep. When you're done, I'm done.
I'm like the Jenna Jameson of radio. You know that?
Yeah. Yeah. Or what's that guy's name? Dredd.
We'll see naked ladies. Those are my ladies. I don't know. Back in my day, Rocco was a big deal.
Yeah, Dredd now.
Dredd? I'm not familiar with his work. Rocco Siffredi, I think.
He could ruin some people.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Rocco was outstanding. Do some real work.
I almost had a Peter North reference on SportsCenter one time, and thank God I didn't do it.
You don't think that would have gone over well?
No, because I ran it by the person afterwards, and like, hey, you're very lucky that you didn't say,
really?
Didn't say that. Yes. I was doing a live hit. It was me.
God.
It was me and who was it? It was me and one of the anchors at the studio, and then Matt Berry was live from a golf tournament with Andy North. Which
God.
Yeah, which made the whole Peter.
Ray, they should have known we're gonna have Andy North being there with Rick. That's not a great idea.
Yeah. So my first thought was, I could throw a good Peter North reference in here. And I held back.
You knew where it was going.
I held back.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
You know who didn't hold back?
Carl Banks.
Carl Banks did not hold back a little bit. And I got to be honest with you, I don't love the topic, but I love the fact that Carl Banks, who's the analyst on the Giants radio network, feels comfortable enough and is honest enough that he's going to call out one of what should be the better players on this team. I know you've heard it. It's courtesy of the Believe Network. Carl Banks, legendary Giant, goes after Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence, nobody respects you anymore. Nobody. Your opponents do not. The pre-injury Dexter is not there in their heads. They don't respect you. There's a difference. You're on the field. They're blocking you with a 9-year backup center. You're not making a difference. The old Dexter would. There are a lot of things that go into your performance. Only you know what that is, whether you're still recovering or not. I'm just telling you now, I'm looking at enough tape to know that your opponents don't respect you. Not like they used to. And here's the thing. When Darius Alexander gets in the game, when Roy Robinson gets in the game and they substitute for you. DJ Davidson, those guys are making plays against the same guys that are blocking you. I'm going to just say this. Again, I don't know the circumstances. It's time for you to start expecting more of yourself. I don't know if you're injured. I don't know if you fully recovered. But it's time to start asking more of yourself because they don't respect you.
Wow. That's some really, really strong words about
How about
him.
Papa just like with the
throwing
shovel?
in DJ David. Don't forget DJ Davidson. You know, it's funny it's funny you would say that. When I heard it last night, I was laughing, thinking the same thing to myself.
Yeah.
That he couldn't let Carl go. He had to throw in, don't forget about DJ Davidson.
Well, when I first heard it, I didn't have a visual to it. I just heard it, and I was like, was this just Carl doing it by himself? And then Papa throws in DJ Davidson.
Hello.
He almost forgot this guy, too.
Yeah. Don't
Let's
forget
really
DJ
pile it
Davidson. He draws attention as well. But, I mean, those are strong words, and it's not like any schmo said them.
No.
That is one of the all-time Giant legends that went after Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, and this is an uninformed opinion either. This is someone that's actually, like, if he's going to say something like that, you know that he's done his homework on it. Because he's also the same guy that got into a back and forth with the other station about Thibodeau.
Right.
Right, when they went after Thibodeau, and he's like, oh, no, like, listen, I'm watching the tape, I'm doing all these
You're
things.
missing something here, guys.
You're missing something here. And then now this, and I don't think he's wrong, but to say it like that.
But you're right. The way he phrased it, he didn't say, like, Dexter Lawrence is coming up
No.
short. Like, he really went after him.
No one respects you anymore.
Right.
Like,
well, he's not playing at that level, and he's paid
not.
a fortune of money. And in fact, when we did that show from Giants camp, I was talking to someone there, and they said, Dexter Lawrence, it feels like he's a little bit out of shape. And I just wonder if this, and we've talked about this a lot, this soft way that Brian Daboll runs training camp, I wonder if that, bodes well for what Dexter Lawrence is going to be in the regular season. And I've said this, not having the insight and the knowledge that Carl has. Dexter Lawrence has not been great this season. He's not.
Right, this season he is not. I mean, at one point last season, he led the league in sacks. Right?
He was great last year. He's not great right now.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, at a certain point, like we were just talking about Quinnen Williams. I mean, has Quinnen Williams been as impactful as you would like?
No.
No, I just don't. Like, I don't know, especially in the sport, when you take the kind of beating that these guys take, like how easy it is to continue to do that to your body when your team stinks all the time.
It's probably not easy at all.
You know what I mean? Like,
that being said, is Carl wrong?
No, I don't think. I think he's probably wrong with how he said it, unless he thinks that this is, by wording it the way that he worded it, is going to be something that motivates Dexter to play better. And if Dexter plays better, the defense will be better. I gave you all those numbers. The defense stinks.
The defense is not good.
They can't
contain the run.
Right. They can't stop the run. Yeah, two guys go over 100. I mean, game starts with a 65-yard touchdown.
Those two guys averaged 11 yards a carry.
Right, which again goes back to what we talked about. When people were so excited about this season because of Burns, who's having an awesome year, like defensive player of the year kind of season.
Yes.
And Abdul Carter and Thibodeau and Dexter and all these different things. Like, hey, we're going to make quarterbacks' lives miserable. Well, if you can't stop the run and your secondary stinks and you don't play with the lead, you can't really take advantage of what you do best.
That's 100% right. And the thing is, you understand why the secondary is not playing very well right now.
Well,
right?
but even when it wasn't hurt, Adebo hasn't been great.
No, he hasn't been great. But the front four is supposed to be your moneymaker.
Right,
the front four is supposed to be
right.
elite.
But if guys immediately are open because your back end can't cover anybody, how much pressure can you you don't have any time.
But how about stopping the run? How about keeping containment on the run?
That would be nice, but
they don't do that at all.
Well, you saw it in the Philly game. You got guys out there that are trying to make big plays and sack the quarterback as opposed to having making sure they're doing what their job is.
But I don't know that there's a team out there that keeps contained, that keeps funnels plays to the inside any worse than the Giants do.
Well, listen, I mean the Jets, we've had our problems too.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, New York football's not in a great place, but
it's really not.
I just don't like it. Listen, I'm not saying it's right because it's not right. You got paid. I mean, there's an expectation, right? Like once you get paid, doesn't mean it stops.
Right.
Once you get paid, it's just okay. Hey, I got the security, now I got to continue to keep doing what I'm doing. I just don't. I also recognize how hard it would be in that sport, especially when it's like, what are we doing here? We're 2-6 again. Last year we were 2-6. The year before that we were 2-6. My season's over before freaking Halloween every year.
And we sit here discussing, is the coach going to be back? And a lot of people think the coach should be back.
So I mean, it's not right. I'm not excusing it. But it's also, I mean, it's also a reality sometimes. It's hard to motivate yourself when your team stinks all the time.
I get it. But he's certainly not playing at the level we've become accustomed to for
the defense isn't good, period, now.
No, they're not. But he's supposed to be great, and he's not. And he's paid to be great, and he's not. So he called him out. I kind of like it. Not that he had to call him out, but that he did.
Listen, I mean, if it motivates him, great. I don't know how the relationship's going to be now. It's just,
I think it would be. I think it's probably forever damaged.
Teams don't respect you anymore. I mean, that's not.
Yeah, it's a strong phrase to use. Let's break, come back, and last night was one of the all-timers in baseball. We'll discuss it, stuff you missed, all of it. And something that we're going to do later on in the show, none of you guys even remembered. It's hurtful. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just one day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
Bet365 is paying out before. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
Fight fans, Bud Light and ESPN New York are sending you to UFC at Madison Square Garden. Tap the Bud Light tile on the ESPN New York app and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN suite. Catching the action alongside me, Peter Rosenberg. Through November 7th, listen and enter through the Bud Light tile to score your shot at the ultimate fight night. Bud Light is the official beer of UFC, so make your move now on the ESPN New York app. Must be 21 and over. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Rules on the ESPN New York app. Please enjoy Bud Light responsibly.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back. I'm injury attorney John Ryan D'Agostino, nicknamed The Closer, continuing D'Agostino and Associates' legacy of helping the injured for over 35 years. My father, John D'Agostino, built this injury firm to help accident victims.
This is John D'Agostino, and this is a family firm. For us, it's about doing what's right and making sure somebody pays for your pain. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-BITE BACK.
They call me The Closer because big or small, in court or out, I'm fighting to get the job done, to win, to get you every dollar you deserve.
D'Agostino and Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there and I'll be there for you. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson for three. And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Rick tells us all the time that all the greats have a routine.
Like he's the guy, like you're in the locker room, like warm-up start in 3 minutes. Where's Dave? And he's off watching like an episode of Jeopardy.
And that's the beauty of me.
Did you check the scouting report? No. Who's got time for a scouting report?
Right, but don't worry, because I'll score shorthanded and power play and even strength. I'll give you a Gordie Howe hat trick. How's that, baby?
That's not even a Gordie Howe hat trick.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
You name it, I got it. Shorthanded, steal their pants.
on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
I love Jeopardy. I'm in the middle of JIT right now.
Middle of what?
JIT, the Jeopardy Invitational Tournament.
Oh, okay.
It aired back in early September, but that's where I am right now.
I'd actually like to see you and my buddy Pete go head-to-head on Jeopardy.
I'm not always great on Jeopardy. Some of the categories I have very little knowledge of.
Like, my buddy Pete is somehow a savant on Jeopardy.
Yeah? Literature is not great for me.
I mean, because he reads so much.
Yeah, see, he probably would have the advantage.
But he plays you'd never know it. Like, if you got a chance to spend time with Pete, you'd be like, this guy, there's no way.
I never even met Pete.
No, you'd love Pete.
I don't even truly know that Pete exists.
Pete exists. I think if I put you and Pete together on some kind of whatever vacation party, the level of debauchery would be.
Really?
Oh, my God.
So he and I would get along great?
If you replaced RJ with Pete after the big playoff win, and you were like, let's go get pizza and then get wild, I probably would have seen you in 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, RJ held me back from what was my greatness there.
I think he protected you.
I don't think it's protecting.
No,
I think he stood in the way of what would have been a great night.
Real chance you end up in jail.
No.
Yeah.
I've never been in jail.
Well, I know, but that could have been the night.
I don't think so. Why would you think that a night that gets out of hand has to end in jail?
Well, your plan was pizza, naked ladies,
right,
in underground casinos.
Yeah.
I think the chances of ending up in prison are probably pretty high.
I mean, I was willing to burn the midnight candle on both ends, and RJ was like, "No, I got to."
Well, because you get to just show up.
I got to cut sound.
Well, yeah, because you get to just show up and turn your microphone on. RJ's got 500 different things he has to do.
RJ does a ton, but he doesn't have to be energized during the show. He doesn't have to bring energy and emotion.
Right, but he has to be able to do his job.
And he does it at a very high level.
Right, I get in at 5.
Butt bolts.
I get in at 5, and he's grinding. He's got his headphones on.
You're telling me a couple of beers, some naked ladies, a lap dance or two, a little underground gambling. All of a sudden, he can't do his job.
No, I think
he's a young man
being up for that many hours straight. Then he's got to do stuff after the show. You get to go home and nap.
No, I don't nap.
Well, you could if you wanted to. If
I
you were
can't,
up all night,
and I would love to.
If you were up all night, you were going home to nap. Stop.
Maybe that day I would have.
Yeah,
ordinarily I don't.
You're so full of crap.
The reason that so many people are so tired this morning is because of the baseball. They played 2 games.
Yep.
You had a doubleheader last night. It went 18. It was sensational. It felt like that was a game Toronto needed to win more than the Dodgers. The Dodgers get the win, and let's not bury the lead. Shohei gave you another, for the second time this postseason, one of the great games you've ever encountered. 4 for 4, 2 home runs, 5 walks.
Yep.
He had 9 plate appearances and got on base 9 times. Dodgers win in 18, walk-off by Freddie Freeman. Who else? 6-5.
Yeah. I mean, game had everything. It really did. I mean, right? It had everything. Had good defensive plays. It had some, bad calls by the umpire. It had, they walked Ohtani and then Betts to get to Freddie Freeman.
Right. Could you imagine that, setting it up so you face Freddie Freeman?
No, I couldn't. Now it ends up working, but still, these are the decisions that are being made in this game. Will Klein was awesome. I think as far as Toronto's concerned, you did exactly what you were hoping to do. Get to Glasnow early, get into their bullpen, and you like your chances. Just so happens that on this night, their bullpen was lights out.
Yeah, which you never would have expected.
Right,
because why would you? But that's the beauty of sports. That's the beauty of baseball.
Right, but that's why there is a large group of people, including myself, that have such a problem all the time with analytics.
Agreed.
Is because that we're all human beings, and how human beings handle different moments.
Right.
Is you can't put a number on.
Not every guy can handle the pressure of what last night brought.
Right,
and some guys can.
Certain guys that can. There are certain guys there's nothing there isn't great data. Or data, however you like to say it, that would say, hey, our bullpen's going to be capable of going 13 and a third, or that Will Klein's going to be able to throw 72 pitches and be lights out. I think the most pitches he threw this season was 36.
Yeah, and I told you earlier in the show, and I can't even believe it, that next up for the 19th inning, had it gone that far, was Yamamoto.
Right. The craziest part of this whole thing is that they played 18 innings. Game goes to the middle of the night. Ohtani is on base 9 times, and now turns around and will start Game 4.
That's right.
And
will lead off as well.
And will lead off.
Not only will he start Game 4 on the mound, he's going to be the leadoff batter. And I guess the question has to become, not 9 for 9 as far as getting on base. If you're Toronto, do you even pitch to him?
Well, they pitched to him in the 7th, and that didn't work out.
No.
He ends up tying the game. And I guess the whole goal was pitch around him, but you make one mistake.
Did you see where that pitch was? Pitch around him was down the heart of the plate.
Well, I mean, Schneider after the game was like, he didn't bury the pitcher, but he's like, sometimes when you tell a pitcher to throw balls, it's tough. And that clearly wasn't the game plan.
As great as he is, and I know that Mookie Betts is not playing at that high a level offensively, but it's not like it gets tremendously easier. I mean, you go Mookie Betts 2, Freddie Freeman 3. Like, the top of that lineup is unrelenting.
Yeah, I mean, Will Smith thought he ended it at one point. I mean, it was just back and forth. It was awesome. I mean, it really was.
I thought a really, really cool moment. I don't even remember the
Kershaw.
Ending. Yes.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Comes in, bases loaded, one batter. Did you see his wife?
I don't know if I saw his wife or not.
Oh, they showed her. I wasn't trying to get you.
I know you're trying to get me. I was
showed her off
in and out of consciousness,
and she was like crazed. Like you would have thought it was his first ever entree into baseball. She was screaming and shaking, and they even said when he came out, got the one out, you thought he might get the win. That will probably be the last time he ever pitches in a big league game. Like, I don't know, you just can't script this kind of stuff.
No, you can't, but that's why you love sports. And I wasn't disagreeing with you earlier in the show when you lashed out at me. Like, I would have loved to have watched the entire game live.
Of course you would have.
Yeah, but I was just trying to make another point. I mean, I got no skin in the game. I don't really care who wins or who loses. I'd like to see Canada not win probably, but I mean, just if you're a baseball fan, to watch that go back and forth, knowing how, I mean, that's Game 3 of the World Series, man. Like, that's if you're a Toronto fan. Could you imagine this morning trying to go to work if you're a Blue Jays fan?
No. I mean, so the game ends at almost 3. You probably can't fall right asleep because you're distraught, and then you're supposed to get up and go to work. How do you do that?
No. I mean, and knowing what was at stake there. How important that game was.
Right. And you agree, right, that game was more important for Toronto than it was for the Dodgers?
Well, I mean, Freddie Freeman kind of said it after the game. Like, how was that? He's like, it was good because we won. You play 18 innings like that, and you give everything you have to all of a sudden now lose that game? Ugh.
I'll tell you what, if somehow, and I don't expect them to, Toronto shows up and wins that game tonight, that would be one of the biggest intestinal fortitude games you've ever seen.
Right. It looks like Springer's not going to play either.
Right. Well, he's undergoing an MRI today.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's probably not going to play. But what a pleasure that game was. The only thing that sucks is that most people were not able to watch it.
Right. Think of those moments, though. Like, some of the moments in this game is it's like, I mean, you're in extra innings. It's Game 3 of the World Series, and some of the plays that were being made. Just like, I mean, like the amount of pressure these guys are feeling, just to be able to execute at that high of a level is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's weird because you had great plays. Like the Guerrero play was great. The Edman throw across was great. Yep. Then you had the error from Edman early in the game, which led to unearned runs. Kirk's a problem too, man. He is terrific.
He is. He is one of the he's on the opposite end of the spectrum of physical specimens.
Right, like Ohtani, and I don't even think people realize Ohtani is a
humongous,
enormous human being.
He's humongous,
an enormous human being. But you look at him and you think to yourself, he's probably 8 inches taller than Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, Alejandro Kirk is not.
He's 5'7".
He is small and a little bit on the chubbier side.
Well, not even a little bit. Like he's 5'7", 245.
The weight is dead on. He's listed at 5'8", 245.
Yeah, and they always raise
5'8", 245.
Yeah,
holy,
it's enormous.
Big. That is a big human.
So
being.
He hits that massive home run. He throws Ohtani out, trying to steal. I mean, he's really playing a great series. The Blue Jays are a really good baseball team.
Blue Jays are a good baseball team. Yeah, it's just you're going up against
the juggernaut is what you're going up
against.
Behemoth.
Yeah, I mean top to bottom. I mean, it's just the top of that lineup, man.
And the one weakness you thought they had was the bullpen, and the bullpen was absolutely lights out last night.
It was lights out, yeah.
So here's Dave Roberts on the win, which will go down as legendary.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest World Series games of all time. Emotional. I'm spent emotionally. We got a ball game later tonight, which is crazy. There's just a lot of heroes tonight. Obviously, Freddie put the exclamation mark on the game, but you see what Will Klein did. Saw what Edgardo, Robleski, Clayton comes in. He was up for 3 innings and comes in and gets a huge out for us. Just across the board, everyone just had huge nights, big nights, just kept kind of fighting kept fighting. Those guys over there, they gave everything they had. Unfortunately, somebody's got to win that game. And, fortunately for the Dodgers, we got Freddie Freeman on our team. Yeah, I'm just so proud of this group of men.
Well, you should be proud because that was it was a great baseball game. It really is a shame somebody had to lose that game.
Right, but I mean, how do you pick yourself up now?
I don't know.
Like after expending that much, forget the physical energy. It's just the emotional energy.
Of course.
To get yourself back locked in like that, get yourself back up to that level.
I wanted the game to end so desperately. I didn't even care who won. Like you get to 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right.
Like I just want to go to bed. I don't even care who wins at this point.
Let's just end this, yeah.
Right? And it went on forever.
You know what the good part about this too is? Just like in general, is that in a game like that you had so many people pitching. Like Kershaw got a chance to throw, throw one to get a big out. Like that at the end of this, you'll feel like you had some hand in winning the World Series.
Because everybody did.
Because everyone did.
Everybody did. You feel badly for John Schneider, skipper of the Jays. Here he is discussing pitching around Ohtani after that second home run.
We're trying to pitch around him. You trust Sir Anthony to make pitches to do that. Sometimes for pitchers, it's hard to do that, when you're kind of trying to throw a ball and didn't put it where he wanted to put it. But, he had a great game. He's a great player. But I think, after that, you just kind of take the bat out of his hands.
Which is what they did. So that was before the second home run, saying they were trying to pitch around him. They didn't. After that, he didn't see another pitch to hit.
Yeah, after he tied it up.
Right. John Schneider, again, will you continue to play the game where you endlessly walk Ohtani?
And not to give away secrets, but this is pretty much what we should expect going forward.
Yeah.
Great. I don't like that.
That sucks.
Did you see the little kid?
That's not what baseball needs.
When they walked him like the third time in a row, just put him on, and the little kid was sitting there like this shock and awe on his face, like, really? I'll get to see him bat?
I know. It's not great for baseball.
It's not great for baseball.
No.
I understand why they would do it.
Well,
They're not trying to be great for baseball. They're trying to win the World Series.
Right. But that ends up being, like, with baseball, that ends up being part of why people don't enjoy watching baseball, is because of all the things that these teams are doing, because they make sense to win but affect the actual entertainment part of it.
That's right.
Like with the shifting, and it can't wait to get your starter out to put your bullpen in, and intentionally walking Shohei Ohtani as many times as they did, and they will for the rest of the series. It sucks. I mean, it's in a regular game, you're going to get to see him hit, 4 times?
Maybe 5 if he leads off.
Right, if
maybe
you're lucky.
5.
I mean, last night you got to see him 9 times, which is awesome. But
you only got to see 4 because they pitched around him 5.
Because you get the bat taken out of his hand.
Let's go to Tony in Dobbs Ferry. Tony, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Guys, what a morning, man. I actually called out of work this morning, to tell you the God's honest truth. I was entrenched in that game, and
what did you call from exhaustion from watching the game, or did you call that you're unwell?
No, I took a personal day.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
That's fine.
I just took a personal day. I wasn't going to make it. But you know what really makes me sad, Dave and Rick, is that as a big Yankee fan, I'm born and raised in the Bronx, about 15 minutes from the stadium. And the Dodgers have just become everything that we used to be. They have stars all over the field. They're getting the Asian ball players to come play for them the way that the Yankees used to get them to come play for the Yankees. They're very well managed by like a calm guy who's very go with the flow, makes a lot of the right decisions. And watching them reminds me so much of us, the way we were years ago. And I just wonder, with the shift of the game, if the Yankees – and listen, I was thrilled that we made it to the World Series last year. Obviously, I'm not one of those guys who thinks we have to be in the World Series every year, but doesn't it seem like the Dodgers for the past few years have been in the World Series every year?
Yeah, I wouldn't –
How do we get back to that?
Right, here's the thing I'll disagree with you on. I wouldn't say that Dave Roberts makes all the right decisions. Like, let's not do that.
And I wouldn't say that they're not very heavily analytical either.
Right. I mean, they have the luxury of, or had the luxury of signing Shohei Ohtani and having someone that wanted to, back end $680 million of a $700 million contract, who, oh, by the way, has the ability to attract other really good Japanese baseball players.
Right. I mean, why do you think Yamamoto went there?
Right. And in the willingness to spend more money than the Yankees spend. Or get creative with how they spend it. I gave you the stats the other day. I mean, the Yankees, as far as how much money they make as a team and how much they spend, are I think it's less than 50% compared to some of these other teams.
Right.
Like, listen, we weren't successful doing it, but Steve Cohen pretty much spent all the money that he made on the team. Like, reinvested all the money back into the team.
Correct. Well, I mean, for him, it's not he's willing to lose money. I don't think the Yankees are willing to lose money.
Right. Well, this is their business. The Mets is not Steve Cohen's business.
Well, it's I mean, for lack of a better term, it's kind of a hobby for him.
Right. The Dodgers are not it's not their business. So, I mean, the Yankees could have got creative and tried to see if, Shohei Ohtani would sign a similar contract.
Sure.
I think Shohei Ohtani probably wanted to be on the West Coast, just like when Shohei came over from Japan, he wanted to be on the West Coast.
Right, but now if they're going to get all the elite Japanese players, right, you get Sasaki,
Yeah,
you get Yamamoto.
It's a cheat code.
Yeah, it's unfair. And, I mean, really, when you think about it, this could be the beginning of how many?
The way they're set up right now?
I mean, this could be for years that they're going to be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, look at that rotation. I mean, no time. Shohei's back now. He's healthy. You got Yamamoto, who's a stud.
He's a real problem. And Sasaki hasn't even had a good season.
Sasaki, no.
They got nothing out of him this regular season.
Well, now, I mean, now he's a big piece of what they're doing.
Right,
yeah,
because they've morphed into that. But Blake Snell, up until Game 1 of the World Series, was a real problem.
As far as what they expected, you're right. But, I mean, just look at the amount of depth this team has from top to bottom. And these guys in big moments. Right? Like Kike in big moments. And just, I mean.
Right. Edmund in big moments. And Teoscar Hernandez in big moments. Yeah. They're unrelenting. I mean, and then you got to make the right decisions, too. I mean, that's the other piece of this thing. You got to make the right decisions. And for the most part, they can. And then if they have a misstep or a hiccup, they can get away with that.
Yeah.
Because they have so much money.
I mean, it was pretty clear last year, as much as we want to kind of blame certain decisions and everything else, as to why the Yankees lost to the Dodgers. The Dodgers are better than the Yankees.
They're just better. And the same thing would have happened this year as well. They're just better. RJ?
Hi.
RJ?
Hey.
Oh, there you are. What's going on?
Just hanging with some of my best friends.
I consider you to be the dearest of best friends.
That's right.
And but not everyone considers us to be that close.
Nope. What I'm learning is there's a lot of naysayers out there who have thoughts on best friend rankings.
Really are.
But not on this show.
Nope.
All of us, best friends.
No, we are the best friend. We are the 4-pack is what we are.
That's right.
We're like a wolf pack.
Yeah, that's what we are.
Oh!
Add that to the list.
What?
The wolf. I don't know if we had the wolf before.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did have a wolf.
Glad we all
Now we definitely do.
Glad we got that nice and clear, too.
That was clear.
You want it again? You need it again? What do you need?
Oh, we got it.
That's what best friends do.
That's right.
They help out other people. You guys are lacking today? I'll bring you up.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yep. That's not a thing best friends would say, though.
What do you mean?
You just said we're all lacking.
Den of honesty. I'm the Carl Banks of this show.
No one respects us.
RJ?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. You ready to do the stuff that we might have missed?
Yeah.
Please.
Now.
Walk up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Put it in the box!
The you missed.
Oh, okay. By the way.
Yeah.
You mentioned this earlier, but Freddie Freeman, the only player in baseball history now with multiple walk-off homers in the World Series. I don't remember the first one, which is odd, but I saw it last night, so that was cool.
Last year against Nestor Cortez, he had a grand slam.
Oh, that's what
Game
happened.
1 walk-off, yeah.
Little Springer also left that game last night, injured himself on a swing in the 7th inning, so that worth monitoring. Because Game 2 is now, a little under 11 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me say this quickly, and you guys, it's a statement, but also a question at the same time. If the Dodgers were in the same situation the Yankees were in last year, fighting over Juan Soto,
yep.
Do you think that the Dodgers, A, would lose out on Juan Soto, and B, even if they brought Juan Soto back, wouldn't hesitate to also bring in Max Fried?
No. But I believe the Dodgers right now are a better-run organization that's willing to open their pockets and be creative more than the Yankees are.
Right, but it was like the Yankees, it was plan A and plan B. If we bring in Juan Soto, there's no chance we would have brought in Max Fried. It would have been like Juan Soto and maybe Goldschmidt. Like it would have been that would have been it. Like I just get the feeling that if that was the Dodgers, they would have said, no, we're going to take Soto, and then we'll also find a way.
That won't stand in the way of us getting
right.
other
We'll
guys.
also find a way to bring in Max Fried if we feel like we need to add another starter.
Correct.
The tough domino that they had going against them, the Yankees, and I guess the Mets also, Shohei Ohtani did not want to play in New York. So when the Dodgers had that alleyway, because he was already in Anaheim, and you have that pathway to keep him there, and that also unlocks door number 2, which is Yamamoto, which unlocks door number 3, which is Roki Sasaki.
Yeah.
Like, the lane, it was grooved for them. Like, they took advantage, and they put themselves, like, Friedman had them in position to take advantage, but they were dealing from a position of strength.
And the Yankees have been in that same position for a very long time.
A very long time.
Yes.
That was, I mean, the Ohtani no to the Yankees really, that was the precursor of what happened last year, which was having the door slammed in your face by Juan Soto, which are just things that we're not used to. We're not. Anyway.
Right, but wouldn't you imagine though, like if Garrett Cole dealt with the injury last year, we had Buster on saying that most people around the NBA, around Major League Baseball that he spoke to said this is a ticking time bomb. Yep. Usually when something like this happens, something bad is going to happen. He's going to need surgery. So they knew that. So why would you just stop at Juan Soto anyway, though? If you were the Yankees, why should Juan Soto prevent you from bringing in Max Fried? Also, if you think there's a chance that you're going to lose Garrett Cole, but it was going to.
Well, I think that tells you why the anger was not matched by Yankee ownership that a lot of Yankee fans had this year. This was as soon as Cole went down. This, from my perspective, how they viewed this was a reload year. This was a gap year. They never actually thought.
What are you reloading with, though?
A healthy Cole and a team.
Bringing back Bellinger, hopefully?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Is that enough?
I don't know.
No.
Well, is it enough to be better than the Blue Jays? Be a game better?
Maybe.
Well, that's all they're banking on.
I don't know. Blue Jays are going to be good again? I don't think the Rays are going to be bad. Red Sox are going in the right direction.
I don't think the Yankees were going to give the Dodgers this kind of series. Blue Jays they got some of that it to them.
Right, but who's striking out less in your team? Is Anthony Volpe going to strike out less?
I think a lot of people would argue that Anthony Volpe shouldn't.
Well, he's going to be your starting shortstop on opening day.
You're right.
Is Jazz going to strike out less?
No, but he's a 30-30 guy.
Oh, okay. I mean, is Dominguez all of a sudden learn how to play defense in left field?
No, these are all problems that I acknowledge. Yeah, I mean, well, then now we're getting into the secondary, the tertiary.
All right, go ahead. You're getting stuck in the weeds here.
Anyways, Mets. Mets are hiring Troy Snitker. That last name sounds familiar. It's because he is the son of former Braves manager Brian Snitker. Troy was the Astros hitting coach for the last 7 years. Also, as of yesterday, Antoine Richardson.
Hopefully he brings a garbage can with him.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. So Richardson, who we thought was coming back, he's the one that helped Juan Soto steal all those bases. He does not have a contract as of now, and as of right this second, I guess he's expected to leave the organization.
No.
Right.
So he'd be the 8th coach to leave the Mets, either voluntarily or not, since the team's season ended. So you can have all the coaches.
Why not just fire Mendoza if you can just fire his entire staff?
You're going to fire his entire staff?
How much time? I mean, you must have asked Buster how many weeks straight, RJ, about the pitching lab and how good Jeremy Hefner is.
11, 12, 13.
Yeah,
14.
he's gone. Out.
That's right.
Well, who was it? Chavez that came out? I saw he made comments about how it was just messy because the team had 2 hitting coaches, and that was always going to be a messy situation. So, who knows? Troy Snitker, that's your new guy. Broncos corner Pat Surtain going to miss maybe a month if he goes on IR, which they're still deciding. At least a few games with a left pectoral strain. John Harbaugh said, this is touchy, he said he expects Lamar Jackson to play.
Oh, great.
Thursday against the Dolphins. That's only 2 days away. Carson Wentz, he's going to have season-ending shoulder surgery, so now it's the J.J. McCarthy show. Receiver news, tell you about Puka Nacua. Going to be back on Sunday, and the Rams expect him to play against the Saints. Jags are not going to trade Brian Thomas Jr. next week's NFL trade deadline, and the Titans traded corner Roger McCreary to the Rams. Arch Manning still in concussion protocol. He will be in the lead-up to the game against number 9 Vandy on Saturday. NBA, Terry Eason scored 22, Alperen Şengün 21, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Rockets beat the Nets 137-109. KD at 19 against his former team. Nets, by the way, 0-4.
Şengün's a stud, by the way.
He's awesome.
That Rockets team is really good.
They are loaded. Absolutely loaded. Lauri Markkanen, first Jazz player with 50 since Karl Malone did it in 1998. Cooper Flagg hurt his shoulder last night and lost to the Thunder. By the way, you see the national anthem new trend that they have there in Dallas for home games?
Oh, when they scream flag?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Must be very distracting to the people that are singing the national anthem. Ann Edwards going to miss 2 weeks, hamstring strain. Pacers signed dunk champion Mac McClung to make room What a fall from grace it's been for James Wiseman. They cut him.
For a multi-year contract for Mac McClung.
Yeah.
He's barely an NBA journeyman.
Not now. Now he's a
Dunked the hell out of a basketball, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And Sidney Crosby, goal, 2 assists, 9th player in NHL history with 1,700 points, 6-3 win over the Blues. Tonight is the Frozen Frenzy, so every single hockey team in action.
That's nice.
That's
a nice night.
You're really a talent, RJ. You know that?
I'm just hanging out with my best friends.
Let's take a break. Anybody know what's coming up next?
I know exactly what's coming up next.
What is
David Rothenberg's movie list.
You're the only one that cares. You're the only one that remembered. That's right. We go 15 to 11 next. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this Tuesday morning. Here is Debbie Duhame.
Alternate side parking rules are in effect. Watch for slowdowns as you head to 45 at the Palisades Parkway in Pomona with a crash. 208 northbound at Colonial Road in Franklin Lakes, a collision blocking 2 lanes. 78 westbound local lanes, exit 57 in Newark. It's an accident being cleared. Traffic slowing down on 78 eastbound, exit 15. Accident over in Clinton Township, at least 1 lane blocked. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN New York.
To help those who want to be helped but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
Listen up, football. At Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, the NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to KeepMyNetworks.com to keep ESPN.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. #1 claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
Your fantasy roster is set, the smack talk is heating up, and this season ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sportsbook for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook, download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
That's right. We are the Wolfpack because we're the bestest of friends anyone could ever have. Ever.
In the whole wide world.
I stand by it.
I don't disagree. I love the idea that John made a point to say that if you lived on Long Island, he would make more of an effort to see you. But I live on Long Island, and there's zero effort.
Well, I think the truth is, I mean, do you want the cold truth, or do you want me to dance around this?
No, I think we're a Wolfpack in the den of honesty.
I think that John looks at you in a different tax bracket and doesn't kind of see eye to eye with you, and he looks at me as someone that he's closer with.
Right, but what does that mean, though?
I think that he looks at it like you wouldn't just go to a movie. Like you'd have to buy
I told him I would just go to a movie.
Yeah, I don't think he sees that.
Well, here's the problem, is John isn't athletic at all. So it couldn't be like, I just be, John, want to go play pickleball. You want to go play golf. He doesn't do any of that stuff.
Right, because he doesn't do any of those things.
No, right. So, I mean, I'd definitely go see a movie with him. I'd grab a nice dinner.
That would be nice. Well,
Yeah, John's
why
a
do
big
you
time.
never grab a dinner? You guys are not that far. If you meet in the middle, be like a 20-minute drive for each of you.
I'd drive to him. I don't care.
All right, so let's get that done.
No, he doesn't want it.
Oh, that's so sad. Now, I'd be jealous about it, but you know what? For the betterment of your relationship, I would step aside, let you hang out with John.
He doesn't feel the same way about me that I feel about him.
Which is really sad.
I think it's pretty clear.
Really sad. YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and all the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. So last week on Wednesday and Thursday, we debuted the movie list. I told you on Tuesday we'd go 15 to 11. Tomorrow, 10 to 6. Thursday, 5 to 1.
Oh, the grand finale.
Do you need me to recap 25 to 16?
I think you can do it quickly, yeah.
All right, checking in at 25. Checking in at 25, Goodwill Hunting. 24, Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah, you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it.
I can't say it, Ray, or I can say it?
Go ahead, say it. It's a movie.
Okay, great. 24 Inglorious Bastards. They're inglorious, those bastards.
I don't know if you need it twice, but
Sorry.
That's what we did.
23,
Listen,
Usual
go on.
Suspects. 22, Leon the Professional. 21, Back to the Future. Number 20, The Shining. 19, Life is Beautiful. 18, The Green Mile. 17, Departed. 16, Silence of the Lambs. You ready?
I'm ready.
15 to 11. Checking in at number 15. Maybe Joe Pesci's finest role. You sprinkle in a little Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah.
Sharon Stone.
Oh.
James Woods. One of my favorites. About one of my favorite topics. We go to Vegas. Casino.
Oh, baby.
Number 15.
That's a nice movie.
Casino. You love my list.
I love your list so far, yeah.
And just
Number
about the time that
14.
I'm coming out of jail, hopefully, you'll be coming out of your coma.
Number 14. An all-time great movie. You could even take the second movie in this list of movies and make that number 14. But I won't. I'm thinking Burt Young. I'm thinking Carl Weathers. I'm thinking Talia Shire. And I'm thinking about a man that stood tall in keeping the rights to this movie. The great Sylvester Stallone. Number 14, Rocky.
I just want to say one thing to my wife who's home. Yo, Adrian! I did it!
Come on.
He did it.
I mean, come on. You don't get all the feels from that?
By the way,
Yeah.
quickly, to interrupt your list, right now, according to ESPN Bet, the Ravens have the best odds to win the AFC North.
See? Come on. Do I get some credit for that?
I think we get some credit for that, yes.
I think I get some credit, and you get a little as well.
Why do I? I'm the one that brought it up.
No, it was my baby. RJ, whose baby was that?
I think it was yours.
Are we calling it your baby?
It wasn't his.
It's okay.
No. See, because you definitely deserve to gloat about it. It was not just you alone.
I brought it up.
You deserve the credit, for sure.
Yeah.
But so does Rick.
You carried the baby. I'm the one that, I impregnated you.
You had the fun to make the baby. I'm the one for 9 months that carried the baby.
That is a comp.
Now I got to push this thing out. Looks like I'll do it with Lamar Jackson, though.
Let's go. Number 13.
Number 13. Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken, John Cazale. An incredible film. The Deer Hunter.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know if you've ever seen that. It is a Meryl Streep, a wonderful film. It's long, it's poignant, it's sad, it's exciting. It has all the things you would hope for. It's a great movie.
That's a young Robert De Niro.
Very young Robert De Niro.
Very young.
Number 12. Now, I just think the impact of this movie, it had to make my list. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but it's a very important cinematic piece, and that is Citizen Kane. I know that a lot of people don't love it, and I understand that it's now dated. It's probably almost 90 years old, but I think for the importance of cinema, overall, it had to make my list, and it checks in at number 12. Rosebud. Yeah, very important.
I think that's fair.
And number 11, and as you can see, the theme of my list, I'm a massive fan of Robert De Niro.
And Rosebuds.
Robert De Niro, Jodie Foster, Sybil Shepherd, and we turn our attention to You Looking at Me, Taxi Driver, number 11.
Okay.
A phenomenal film, maybe the greatest acting you've ever seen from De Niro. I mean, he's great in so many movies. He was unbelievable in Taxi Driver.
You talking to me?
Unbelievable.
I think at this point, just with like where your list is at, I mean, De Niro has to be close to your favorite actor, no?
He's one of, and we're not done with him. We'll get more Robert De Niro as we get into the top 10.
You got
but to recap today,
list?
Go ahead.
You got Meet the Fockers on this list or what?
No, they didn't make it. To recap today, Casino 15, Rocky 14, Deer Hunter 13, Citizen Kane 12, and Taxi Driver checks in at number 11. You'll get 10 to 6 tomorrow at 9:30 on our show.
Scorsese, your favorite?
One of.
Coppola,
also one of my favorites. Love those guys.
I went to Coppola's winery when I was in Napa. It was crazy.
What?
I went to Coppola's winery when we were in Napa. It's like Disneyland.
You know Long Island guy, right?
I did know that.
Yeah, went to the Great Neck High School.
I didn't know he went to Great Neck High School.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
went to Great Neck High School, and his sister, Talia Shire.
Well, I knew that, yeah.
Okay. All right, good. And his nephew, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I think we just talked about that last week, didn't we?
Maybe. I can't remember everything. But yes, probably.
I can't remember, but you can remember that Coppola went to Great Neck High School.
Well, but I've known that. That's
right.
Embedded in my memory.
Right, but here's the reason why you can't remember everything is because you have stuff like that in your brain.
That's true.
That's why.
I'm not arguing. Let's take a break, come back, and I mean, tonight's a big Knicks game, as big as it can be for Game 4 of the 82-game season. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
It's NBA tip-off week, and FanDuel is your home for live betting. So even if you missed the start of the game or you want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything, from who will score next to fourth-quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join. Because FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So just visit FanDuel.com/Peter to sign up today. FanDuel is your home for live betting. So even if you missed the start of the game or you want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything, from who will score next to fourth-quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. 21 and over and physically present in New York. Versus online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com for help with the gambling problem. Call 877-8-OPEN-WIRE. Text OPEN-WIRE 467-369.
D'Agostino & Associates is a legacy firm, and I'm proud to be a part of that legacy. I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and like my father, I fight to get justice for the injured.
The hustle and grit of these streets shaped me. I'm John D'Agostino, and from the concrete to the courtroom, I built this injury firm 35 years ago to get accident victims justice. So call my team first, 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
You want justice? Think Jenna D'Agostino. Think D'Agostino & Associates. Justice isn't just a word. For us, it's a way of life. It's having compassion for your struggle and getting you paid for your pain. Now that's justice. D'Agostino & Associates means being there for the injured.
Seriously injured? Call my team first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
D'Agostino Law Bite Back.
1 in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. On game day, great prep makes all the difference. Same goes for your pizza. That's why I go with Frigidaire's Stone-Baked Pizza Oven. Fresh pizzas go from dough to done in just 2 minutes.
Whether you're throwing a party or squeezing in dinner between plays, this oven delivers hot, crispy, restaurant-quality pizza right from your kitchen. Only from Frigidaire. Game-ready pizza. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN, 1 free year of Perplexity Pro, and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
About my best friend.
That's nice.
That's real nice.
Real nice. Game time, best friends, brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's right, that's when it's Tully time. If you thought you were going to get some sleep tonight, guess again. The Frozen Frenzy. Every NHL team is in action. Islanders visit the Bruins at 7:15. At least they're early. Devils head to Colorado, taking on the Avs at 9. Rangers in Vancouver, taking on the Canucks at 10. Meanwhile, the Knicks visit the Bucks at 8 o'clock, and at that same time, it's Game 4 of the World Series from L.A. as they host the Blue Jays in what I think is fair to say a must-win game for Toronto. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So I'm excited to actually watch the Knicks and the Bucks tonight, and all you guys over here on the side are poo-pooing that there's some juice to this game tonight.
No, don't say all you guys.
Yeah.
Raymond poo-pooed it.
I mean, I'm not saying there's no juice to the game, but to say it's a big game as game number 4.
I mean, this is not some kind of a litmus test. You're coming off a loss. You wouldn't like to win this game tonight?
We're not going to run into the streets panicking if we don't win.
Are we really having litmus test games now?
I'd like to win this game against Milwaukee, yes.
Well, we'd all like to win it.
Well, it doesn't sound like it. Sounds like you guys don't care about
this game. What do you
want
want to do? You act like this is the juiciest game you've ever seen in your life.
No, there's no juice at all for you?
There's juice.
It's
definitely
juiceless?
Juice. No, I don't think it's juiceless. I don't think this is one of those big, giant Tropicanas in your fridge kind of juice.
For me, there's some juice tonight.
Well, you know what? You juice your face off then, okay?
Well, you know what? Knicks win this game. Maybe we lead the show with it tomorrow. Maybe we don't. I don't know.
I can lead. Yeah, like
all I know is I care about this game, and because you guys are not Knicks fanboys, like apparently I am. You don't care.
Okay,
well, I care, Ray.
How dare you? How dare you?
What do you mean, how dare I?
Say that we don't
I didn't
care.
say I'd be panicking in the streets if they lost. I just said this is a somewhat important game for Game 4 for the Knicks.
No, you didn't say somewhat. You said as big of a game as Game 4 can be.
So I stand by that. As big of a game as Game 4 can be.
I don't think Game 4 is that big.
That's the point, Raymond.
Like maybe if you look back on the season and this ends up being a game that costs you when it comes to seeding with Milwaukee, okay, then you can look back on it and say that was a big game.
I can't do that. I don't want to look back and say, what if. I want to look forward and say what can be.
If this was an in-season
I'm like Ted
tournament
Kennedy.
Yeah, this is not an NBA Cup game.
This is not an NBA Cup game.
Oh, well, then it takes all the juice out of it.
All the juice.
Right. Now,
No
if this
more
were an
juice.
NBA Cup game, then you guys would be on the edge of your seats.
No, listen, I think that all of these Knicks games, I don't think I would, as far as a Game 4 in level of importance, I think the idea that it's Milwaukee, like the rumors that you could have had Giannis, but you
see the way he's playing so far to start the season?
Yeah, didn't offer enough, or you didn't think that Milwaukee was really serious about it. It didn't happen. I don't know if Milwaukee is at the top of the list now of teams that you're most concerned about in the East, but it's still Giannis, so it's a good test. They have to, again, I think we're going down the road here of that New York Knicks fans aren't going to necessarily love what they're watching every night.
I think that's true, because I don't think they're going to put massive importance on every single game.
Right, and they also hoisted up 54 threes and made 15.
Too many.
They took 98 shots and 54 were threes, and they only made 15. Your bench made 1.
Well, also, I don't. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. I don't look at this Knicks team and think to myself, boy, this is a great 3-point shooting team. I don't want to take 54 threes.
Well, it's where the NBA is going, man. It was one of the criticisms of Tibbs.
Yeah, this isn't a Knicks thing. This is a league thing.
I get it, but I can understand a little more with the Celtics, who I look at as a really good 3-point shooting team.
Right, but here's the thing, though. I don't want to get into being that team that we talked about last year with the Celtics, where it was like, it's like this level of arrogance where it's like we shoot threes and that's what we do. If they go in, we smash you. If they don't, we'll lose. Like, that's not what we are. Do I think we need to get up more threes than we got up last year? Absolutely. But in a game like that where you're not making any threes, your bench was 1 of 18 from 3.
Which is brutal.
Hey, let's not just keep hoisting them up. I'm okay taking good threes, but let's not just take threes for the sake of taking threes. And oh, by the way, let's play fast. You got outscored, I think, 31-10 on fast break points against Miami.
Yeah, you got crushed by Miami, who amazingly enough, is always good.
Always good, but that's just, that's a well-run franchise.
Well, that's the Pat Riley effect, right?
And good coaching.
Yeah. Spoelstra's as good as they come, and Riley's elite.
Dude, but it's like anything else, though, man. There's levels to this thing. Like, there are some coaches that do a really good job of developing young players. I don't think, and there's some coaches that aren't. And don't prioritize that. I think where Miami's at right now is they have to make sure that the guys that they draft, they have to develop the right way. And they've done a good job of that.
A very good job of that.
But listen, I'm excited to watch the game. It's not the big. I wouldn't.
Why are you excited to watch the game?
Because I like the Knicks.
No, but there's come on. There's a little more excitement to watch this game because it's Giannis in Milwaukee. You can admit that.
Yeah, I can admit that. There's something to be said about that.
Right. So, you'll be more excited to watch this game than you will when the Knicks take on the Hornets.
Right,
and
but there's also
when the Knicks
potential
take on the Wizards.
Right,
there's more to this game than those games.
Right, and there's also the potential that I'll be real upset watching it if Giannis goes off. Like, he could have maybe been ours.
Yeah. Well, I can you not revisit that, though, if you're the Knicks?
Well, I think you're at the mercy of kind of what goes on in Milwaukee and how happy he is and how their season goes.
So, I guess if you're in the best interest of maybe at some point acquiring him, you would want Milwaukee to not be good, him to become dissatisfied, force his way out, and then he wants to go to the Knicks.
Well, that would be nice, depending on what happens for us this season.
That would be great.
That would be great. Yeah, Milwaukee.
I think Giannis, you watch him and you're wowed by him regardless, but I think if you watch him game in and game out and you get to see him every single night, he would. New York would fall in love with this guy.
Right. So far this season, he's gone 37-14, 31-20, and 40-14. Yeah.
Those are insane numbers.
It's not great.
He's a great player.
He's a great player. He is. It's going to be a big year for Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, I was telling Alex the other night we were watching it. I was like, I understand that Karl-Anthony Towns is a really good player. I don't love Karl-Anthony Towns.
I don't think you're alone in that.
I just watching him play, it's just, I don't know, it feels very disjointed to me.
Aesthetically, it's not overly pleasing to watch.
It frustrates the crap out of me that the guy's in foul trouble 8 out of every 10 games.
Every game.
Quarter.
Every game, man. It feels like 2 early fouls all the time.
It's every single time. You talk about settling for threes. I know he thinks he's a 6'2" guard, but he loves to shoot the three. I think he is a good player. Like, I'm not trying to, just crush him.
Yeah, but we had these conversations last year about him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It was like you just want more, right? He's one of those guys that you just want more. It's like,
but I think you have to come to grips with it. I don't think you're ever going to get more. I think this is what he is.
Yeah, but personality-wise, like, don't settle. Like, it's you and Jalen. Like, don't settle for not being involved, right? Like, you're at a point in your career, and you're like, as far as like where you are as a player, like, they demand the ball, man. Like, you have make an impact. Don't just settle for, I'm not involved in the offense. Come on, man. You are the offense. You and Jalen are the offense.
Yeah, but but he's never going to be that. He's not an alpha. He's just not.
Okay, well, that's why I think it's a big year for him, and it's a big year for Mikal Bridges.
I don't disagree with you at all.
If we don't capitalize on this and we don't take advantage of it, and we're still having the same conversations about Karl Anthony Towns, and Milwaukee doesn't have a good season, then I think you absolutely have to revisit that.
Oh, if the Knicks don't reach where you want to get to, and Milwaukee is not a special team this year, I think you go all in for Giannis. Absolutely.
But I don't know how much stock you're going to take in the 82. Just with
I think that's fair.
With how much they're going to be trying things, resting guys, load managing, and everything else to try to create their identity and what they want to be.
I think that's fair. Raymond?
Hi.
Ray?
What's going on?
You got a late night tonight, don't you?
Oh, very late night. Tomorrow could be a struggle. I'm going to put that. I'm going to put that out there now. Tomorrow could be a struggle.
You want butter on the roll tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
Slathered in butter, or just lightly buttered?
You know how I feel about it being slathered.
Okay. Light butter
Rick,
on a roll.
Watch it.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Ray, you ready for the 3 stars?
Oh, sure.
Let's go.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
Big fan of Jeopardy this Dave Rothenberg.
Oh, my God, it's Ken Jennings.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, look at him.
Throw me one of those cards, please.
Can I get your trousers?
Yeah, you're big on the trousers.
Jennings in studio. Guys, big fan of the show. I love the banter. I love the sports. I love the World Series. I stayed up for the whole thing. By the way, RJ, here's my pants. He throws you the pants.
Hey, I hope that he does not throw you under the pants.
Number 2.
So you're under examination a lot of the time, Dave, and I get you feel a way about it.
Why is it that I'm under this microscope that nobody else is under, RJ? Explain that to me, please.
Well, you want to be great, right?
That's the question.
You want to be one of the greats or not? That's what we're pushing for here.
I'm fine either way.
Yeah, you're fine either way. But Mel Kiper, he wants to make a point about the two of you.
Yeah, again, the organization's ruin co-hosts and stuff, and nobody's ruining you guys because you're unruinable. Is that a word? Unruinable?
Wow.
That's you guys.
It is now.
I'm not sure that's the word, but see, not ruinable, but you push the envelope a lot. Because, Rick, you almost just did it just now, and you did it earlier in the
I'm
show.
going to put that on a hat. Unruinable. Why don't you have Sherry rev you up a little bit? Give you a little energy boost.
Well, how do you know that didn't happen?
A little.
You could have just left it alone. You could have left it alone.
Got to turn into R2D2.
Okay. I was trying to specify a body part.
All right. Well,
Number 1.
Topic of the day. Yeah, we've got a questionnaire to fill out here at work, and there's a question that's upsetting some people.
And now we got this work questionnaire about best friends, and no one will admit to having best friends in the workplace.
I don't have a single best friend.
Yes, you do.
I don't have one best friend.
Forget it.
But see, the point is that the four of us, we kind of go together.
I'm not doing radio with anyone else, ever.
Is that really true?
That is really true.
This is the truth.
So I've ruined you for everybody.
Yep. When you're done, I'm done.
I'm like the Jenna Jameson of radio. You know that?
Yeah.
I appreciate your restraint.
There's a lot of naysayers out there who have thoughts on best friend rankings.
Really are.
But not on this show.
Nope.
All of us, best friends.
Nope.
No, because we are.
We are the 4-pack is what we are.
That's right.
No, even better.
We're like a wolf pack.
Yeah, that's what we are.
That's what we are. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow, boys.
That was well done. I enjoyed that. It's Rule 76.
No excuse blanket champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg. And right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.